or 40 songs that I can choose from, just to keep things from getting too stale.
Can do.
All right, we're going live. We're going live. So, hello everyone. Welcome back to Curse of the Crimson Throne. How was your week?
Good.
Fantastic. I'll just take Sib's response for everyone. I'll just assume that she speaks for the group.
That's pretty accurate.
Oh, Sib, I got your PM. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Being a guy, I don't think like that. But
see, I know exactly what just went down.
fair enough. But yes, so when last we left, everyone was in a chipper mood after a lovely night of restful sleep. Most of us, anyway. And
excuse me, we all saved, so we all got restful sleep.
No, you didn't. Not all of you.
Some of y'all had some freaky ass dreams, that's what.
Oh, I didn't say anything about dreams. I said restful sleep. Those are two very different things. So, enough of the secrets. After which you guys had breakfast and discussed your plans, which was pretty cut and dry. Go to Old Corvosa and find Vencarlo and perhaps the Salvador Scream fellow. You then proceeded to go shopping by finding Baboon down the street, who was trying to sell his wares to a very uninterested city. And bless his and little Brunhilde's heart, they did try. And we actually ended the session with you guys doing a bit of shopping. Did anyone come up with anything that they had wanted to buy?
Ross wanted to buy, as we discussed, all the healing kits, the rations, and the blankets totaling 57 gold pieces, but to be delivered at a later point in time.
Okay. You mean to just be held on to?
Well, so if we're in Old Corvosa, we could say summon him and he could bring it then.
Right. Gotcha.
So that way we don't have to, carry it in a very awkward manner.
Right. I understand. However, I believe... give me a second. Because I don't know if these purchases were meant to be done in... Well, no, they can't be done in secret. Everyone's standing right there. I believe, Robin, didn't you pick up at least one healer's kit?
Yes, it did.
Yes, and 2 greater healing potions.
Correct.
So there would be 4 healer's kits left, and no greater healing potions. I don't think. Wait, hang on. I have to pull up his thing. Don't get me speaking out of turn here. Yep. So no greater healing potions left. There's 5 potions of healing, and there are 4 healer's kits left. So you could certainly put them on reserve. So I'm assuming the idea is you want to pay him now, and just the next time you summon him, he can bring them.
Exactly.
Gotcha. That's more than doable. He says, that's it. Very smart way to do it. Yes, I'll make sure that I put them below the counter for all the items that I don't sell. Puts only those things below an empty counter. Weary, did you want to buy the Earth Elemental gem?
Hold on. I don't remember how much it was.
It was 1,200 gold.
Then
A bargain?
probably. I don't remember if that was more or less than Timronian. I don't remember.
I don't remember either. It wouldn't have been much different than Timronian, but I don't remember the exact prices he gave you. Roll me an intelligence check.
Oh, hold on. Sorry, the map was taking up all of my screen room.
Yep. That's what it do.
Okay.
You don't have a clue. I mean, gold is nice. No,
That's okay. Moiri just really, really hates like shopping
Yeah.
and like talking to people who are trying to sell her things.
Um,
She really tries hard to just blank that out of her memory.
right. So you don't remember how much it was at Timronian, so you're not sure.
During this whole shopping endeavor, oh god, I'm sorry. I should let everybody else finish first. This is a RP thing. It can be done later.
Gotcha. All right. So, Robin, you've already purchased what you want.
Yep.
Ross, you've purchased what you want. Ria, what about you?
I am very poor
Yeah.
and have little money.
Oh my god, if you want gold, just ask Query. What's she gonna say? No?
You think Ria's gonna ask other people for their money?
Well,
She's adopted you.
How do you have so little gold?
We-
Has the party not been sharing their money
Because
with you?
well, no, because I bought the armor and then the materia,
Oh,
and then I bought
yeah.
like all those growth potions.
That's true.
Amelia hasn't been
So-
getting any splits of the money.
I mean, we have like, how much is it in the group inventory? Hold 2,700, 2,800.
Holy
Right.
crap! Really?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I like to
Amelia
think. I
only
like to
has
think.
80 gold, so.
I like to think the group is counting all this stuff out in the street. Like, how much do we have? Hang on, how much do you have? How much is in there? It's like in the middle of the street, just drizzle pouring down.
That's
Well,
absolutely what's happening.
so Moiri can pay from her stash. Moiri can pay for half of an Earth Elemental gem. The rest of the party, do you have any strong feelings about it, any one way or another?
I
No.
think it was an excellent escape plan last time.
They'll never see it coming twice.
I personally don't have a problem with it. Ria might have horrible flashbacks, but that's fine.
This sounds amazing.
Cross that bridge when we get to it.
Literally.
I'm so funny.
All right.
Ross can go in for about 400.
So you're up to. You need 200 more.
Amelia has 80 gold on her character.
Oh, honey.
I haven't even bought anything.
Well, and remember, you have 2,800 party.
Yeah, we
gold.
can take it from the group loot party thing.
Because let's be fair here, everyone. I don't care who's holding it. An Earth Elemental is for the whole party.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Fun
You
for the
have
whole
to
family.
share the elemental.
Mom said it's my turn with the elemental.
Fun
Rouse
for the
got to use it
whole-
last time. Now it's somebody else's turn.
Fun for everyone involved in whatever said combat.
I'm down. I can put down half.
I mean, we can just pay it all out of the group bank.
Sure. Then you guys can spend money on materia. Is there anyone that wants materia, by the way?
I'd like more of my heavy materials. The
Okay.
heaviness ones. I have to bring up the page and see how much they are, but I'm not sure.
He has 2 of every materia, so you could buy a total of 2. Give me a second. I'll pull up that sheet as well. It's here somewhere, I promise.
Mm-hmm.
Where did I put you? Oh, there we go. All right, heavy materia.
350.
For 1 heavy materia?
That's what it says, yeah.
Jesus.
Hang on, that can't be.
But it still says permanent next to it. So
Yeah,
that's-
you're looking at the old list. Hang on, let me give you the link to the new one. I will put this in Discord for everyone. Baboon always provides links. Materia, blizzard, storm, damage, poison, webs, focus, viciousness, throwing, and heaviness.
Okay, 150.
150, last 8 hours. And you could buy a total of 2. And for anyone else who's interested, the heavy materia, basically for 8 hours, your weapon die becomes 1 die heavier. So if it's normally a D8, it becomes a D10. If it's normally a D10, D12. If it's normally a D12, 2D6. I think it's actually 2D8. Yeah. Because 2D6 is it's not really much of an improvement over 1D12. Lowers your minimum a little bit, but really. So, and the reason why I'm making a point of this now is because if you don't buy it now, I'm going to have to cut you guys off, because later in the session I won't be able to go, oh yeah, sure, no, you could have totally gotten this thing that was very helpful right at this moment.
Right. Do you guys mind if I take that out of the party gold, because I'm a very poor child?
Yeah, honey, of course.
How dare.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry it had to come to this.
All right.
That's what, 300?
Yes,
For two.
correct. 300 for 2. Anybody else?
I guess not.
I mean, I haven't used anything since we changed it from the
The permanent to
Perm-
the right. Yeah.
yeah. So do I still have the Death
Yes. If you have
saving?
if you haven't used it since if you haven't activated it since we changed its permanent status, then you still have it.
Okay.
So
Cool.
yeah, I wasn't gonna...
Now, I have a question. So the
Yes.
materia of strengthening is in a list of other materia that are 100 gold and up. The materia of strengthening is 25 gold pieces.
So materia of strengthening. Correct. When activated as the next spell you cast could be a higher level. Right. So that's 25 gold. The reason for it is only 1 level higher. It's not as powerful as the other materia around it. For example, materia focus, which is all spell attacks with this weapon have advantage until the effect ends and lasts final turn.
Okay.
In other words, increasing your spell by 1 level, while useful, is not supremely useful, so it's only 25 gold. It's nice, but it's just 1 extra die of damage or healing, or 1 extra person to your spell. I don't mean to downplay that at all, but I think 25 gold is a decent price. And of course, you've got the materia of empowerment, which makes it go up 2 levels for 100. But yeah. Again, it's all playtesting. We may decide that maybe 25 is too cheap and we'll make it 50, but for now, it's fine.
Can materia be fit into Arlen's thunder cannon?
If you pay to have it masterworked or masterwork it yourself.
And the materia, the materia of empowerment and strengthening, those don't have to go into a slot, right? You can just...
Those go into your
hold
holy
them?
symbol. No, those go into your holy symbol. So they would attach to whatever Murray's holy symbol is. And you would have to pay to get that upgraded to be able to hold it. So on the material list, for example, it shows at the top. It's not too much though, Murray. I mean, so to upgrade your holy symbol to be able to hold 1 materia, it'd be 300 gold pieces. And then 3,500 to hold 2 and 12,000 to hold 3. But Sib, for your thunder cannon, because you are an artificer, a tinkerer of sorts, what it would be for you is it would be half the price it would be for everyone else. So basically, you can upgrade the thunder cannon for 150 gold. And I'd say 150 gold, and I'd make you roll 1d4 for hours of work. And to be honest and to be fair, I would say you would have had plenty of time to do that if that's something you had wanted to do.
Oh, I didn't even think it was an option. So yes, I had wanted
absolutely.
to do that.
Yeah, so you know, we'll say if you spend the 150, we'll say you had plenty of time to upgrade it. Because once you saw how these materials work, you're like, oh, I can modify this to fit that. I mean, you're a tinkerer. That's what you do.
Sure.
So yes, if you spend the 150, then you can then place materia, a single materia in your thunder cannon. If you want to place 2, then it'll cost you 1750, and then if you want tier 3, it would cost you 6,000.
I'll start with just.
Sure, of course. You sure you don't want to drop 6,000?
No, not just yet.
Gotcha. All right.
Ross is also going to ask if he has any holy symbols of Desna. And she's going to do it in like kind of a shy, trying to keep her voice quiet.
My dear dwarf, he says as he opens one side of his robe, and you see just attached to it basically every holy symbol you could imagine from every pantheon.
Want to buy a holy symbol?
My dear dwarf, I have everything you could need. What did you say? Hang on 1 second. Lavender is Moody's. Desna! And he pulls out what looks like a very finely carved silver butterfly. But the butterfly is more in the shape of like a handle. It's a very narrow butterfly that you can hold in a hand, and it's like the head and the top of the wings kind of come out above the hand.
Okay.
He goes, for you, if you want simply the holy symbol, it is but 20 gold. Now, if you want a bit of a modification to it, I could do so for, say, 300 gold, and then you could fit one of those lovely materials in it.
I will have to think about that. I might do.
Yes, well, anytime. But this lovely piece of fine jewelry here, it is silver, I think. He puts his teeth to it. Yes, fine silver, right here, 20 gold.
Okay. Thank you.
And you have a holy symbol of Desna.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so, I will say this. In the next 10 minutes, if someone comes up with something, just let me know and we can say you purchased it. Seem fair? That way we can move forward and still give a few of you guys time to look if you want to.
I want a pink Baboom headband.
Yes, well, that is free. That is free and given with gusto.
Everybody in favor of the Earth Elemental, speak now or forever hold your peace.
I'm in favor of it.
In favor.
Go for
Okay.
it.
Alright, so Earth Elemental, yes, from party funds.
You will not regret this, he says as he takes the yellow gemstone and places it in Wary's hand, and he cups his hand over it. May it bring you... Well, I'm not sure what you intend to do with it. Usually they're very good at smashing things. May it bring you good smashings, my dear sweet bird.
I want that on a shirt.
May it bring you good smashings. Oh my god. He clearly doesn't know what we did with the last one.
Yeah.
Not a clue. Freya may have said that story, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, Weary gives him a little bit of a patient smile and says, if it's anything like the last one, I believe we'll have quite a bit of fun with it.
He nods, his eyes twinkling. Excellent. Well then, if that is all, of course you can message me if you forgot something or need something. I am always at your disposal. But given that the patrons here are not exactly enthralled by what I have to offer, I do believe my time might be better spent acquiring more food. Yes?
Yes.
Weary nods. Sometime during this shopping endeavor, Weary would pull Aras aside and ask her, has anyone told him that we have bounties on our heads?
Me. There?
Sorry, you're cutting out real bad. What'd you say?
Oh, I said he was there.
Ah. So perhaps he has not fully considered the implication of giving us articles of clothing with his face on it, and having us wear them around the city while we're being hunted.
That's definitely an issue. Baboom.
Yes, yes, my dear dwarf.
And
So-
as he turns, you can probably hear Muir say, "A salesman, perhaps he is, but against them, a fighter he is not."
Haha, your friend is quite right. I prefer to make love, not war. What are we talking about exactly?
So you were there when Shala was taken.
Ah, yes.
We just want to make sure you're aware that there is now a bounty on our head.
From
And-
the entire Valentine family, and evidently all of their extended relations as well.
Yes, I was there for that terrible business. I am aware. What is your concern?
We're concerned that perhaps we don't want to bring the image of your business down or make you a target. So we want to make sure that we are upfront, honest, and
I'm not putting you in any undue danger.
Ah. Anywhere like you. Muri, was it?
Correct.
Muri, let me put your heart at ease. If wearing my face makes me an enemy to them, I welcome it. And if they'd want to come after me and Brunhilde, I pity them. And his face grows much harder than you're used to seeing. And I still hold true to my bargain with you. When you find these people, you summon me, and I will fight by your side for free. I abhor people like that.
Worry not, so long as you are aware of the danger.
I am very aware.
and so the business occasions thing. It seems they're working with the making us enemies.
Sorry, you cut in and out there. I couldn't get all that.
Okay.
You seem good now. I don't know what that was. Just give me a recap of what Aras said.
I was just saying that we are now enemies of the government.
Oh,
we have been for quite a while.
We just don't want, especially with the Valentines hunting us, we don't want other people to get the wrong impression or stay away from your business because of us.
well. Perhaps a bit of transparency to build trust, yes?
Sure.
And Baboon will come over and drape an arm around Freya. I knew much of this, yes, before I met you. In fact, it was a large reason why I made my proposal to you. I am not afraid of danger. I am a bit concerned for Brunhilde, but I have methods of keeping her safe. Suffice to say, I was not always a merchant. And I do fear that in days like this, your people might need my help more than most.
Um,
What is happening?
1 second.
Whose end is that on?
That's
Steven.
Squee's wife.
uh,
Clearly, she's at war with Wally.
By the way, I want to make sure you guys know, I raised my volume a bit. I don't want to, like, put your eardrums, so I tried to put a message in. Just making sure this is okay for you guys.
You sound fine to us.
Yeah.
To me at least.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay,
yeah,
I
you sound
just...
fine.
Sorry.
I didn't want to hurt any of your ears.
You'll have to forgive HK. She got the music in her soul.
Is that what happened?
That is apparently what happened.
Okay.
That was delightful.
It was
Please
amazing.
tell her thank you.
I will. And Baboon is dropped all smiles, and his face is very stern this entire time. And he says, "I appreciate your concern for me. I cannot stress enough how much it touches my heart. But I assure you, of all the people in all the realms, I need it not at all."
well, we appreciate you sticking
Of course.
to help fight, to lend a sword. We will take all the friends and allies we can get.
Yes, well, I am always available with Relinda. Not so much a sword per se, but my skills. Just more often, the rest of the time, it costs a little bit of gold, huh?
Mhm.
Excellent. Well, I will go see about securing some form of trade into the city proper. I do not know if I can, but you never know what you can do until you try, eh?
Yeah.
Be careful, my friends. Does me no good to be attaché to dead people, eh?
There was one more thing we wanted for you to do before we leave.
Yes.
Can you ritually cast water breathing on us?
Oh, well, of course I can. Absolutely. And he'll start pulling out a book from beneath his robes. Freya, you have a plus sign?
Oh, that was earlier. I just wanted to make sure I
Oh.
didn't pull out anyone's eardrums.
Oh, gotcha,
Sorry.
gotcha. That's what that was for. Also, this is actually a
Do
good
we
question
want
to ask.
this done now or later?
Yeah, probably later. Like,
Well, it lasts
Oh.
24 hours.
Oh.
Yeah.
Unless we're coming
We
back
don't-
in the same day, it probably won't
Yeah,
matter.
we don't know how long we're gonna be over there though.
I mean, how are we gonna get there?
Well, they don't really have a problem with people going over, right? It's just
Yeah, I
coming
was
back.
gonna say, I thought we were just crossing the bridge like last time.
well, last time we came in on a boat. I
Yeah.
don't think that they'll
Oh.
just let us literally walk in.
I mean, this
Won't
something
they?
Robin would know.
What-
Can we just walk in?
DM, you want to take it or shall I?
Right, yeah. No, by all means, take it.
I feel we could probably get in with some ease. It's the out that they don't want.
Was that in character or?
Yeah,
I-
that was in character.
Okay, it felt like you were talking in character, so I got confused. Okay.
Oh, well, then never mind.
He closes the book, like a small frown. But, of course.
We will save that for the trip home.
Ah, yes. I've heard getting out of there is quite a trick.
Well, we're getting organized, and Robin's going to walk over to Miri and kind of take a moment to evaluate her, and then reach into a pouch somewhere within his robes and pull out a key and hand it.
And what is this?
That should be useful when we reach Ben Carlos. It was an emergency situation only kind of thing, and he kind of just shrugs.
I see. That does not tell me what it is. A key, I know, but to what?
A chest, a trunk in his house.
Ah, I see. And this is better off in my hands and not yours.
He raises an eyebrow and adjusts his hood over his face. You are the leader, aren't you?
Am I? She kind of looks around.
Amelia just shrugs at her.
Well, I suppose I do make the meals.
He's gonna spin a circle and make sure nobody's giving him a really shitty look like he got this wrong and someone's very mad. If he doesn't see any really shitty looks, he's gonna just kind of mosey off and stand off by the corners.
I think Freya just looks confused.
By the way, Muri, the key is very strange, intricately crafted, and is actually a key that breaks off into 3 separate prongs. It's not like any key you've seen before. It's clear to tell what it is, but you've never seen one designed like this.
Okay. Well, she'll hold on to that then, won't she?
I don't know. Are you asking me?
Well, no, that's
Okay.
just...
I'm the GM, I don't know these things. Yes, fair enough. With that, Baboom and Brunhilde start packing up the cart. And once they get it packed up, which they're remarkably fast at doing. Give me a second. Okay, cool. You just shoot me a message of everything that everyone's getting.
Yeah, and how much?
48 rations. Where are you putting those, in the bag of holding, or is this all to be? Okay, gotcha. 16 blankets.
Oh, actually, no. The rations, the blankets, and the healing kits were to be delivered when we call him.
Gotcha. Okay,
Sorry.
so he's holding those in the wagon. 48 rations, 16 blankets, 4 healing kits. Potion of water breathing, materia upgrade, Desna holy symbol. Gotcha. Materia heaviness. Okay, perfect. Sweet.
Yep.
By the way, Joe, if you have anything that you would like to purchase or material you'd like to buy, you have about 10 minutes to choose it.
I'll handle it, like, not on mic. I might PM you if I do anything.
Sure. Just, yeah, like, I gotta cut people off after about 10 minutes because I don't know what you may or may not run into.
I understand.
Perfect.
That makes a lot of sense.
All right. As they start, Baboom makes a clicking sound, and the horse starts trotting away, and he whistles a cheerful tune while Brunhilde climbs up into the seat next to him, waving to you guys as they roll away.
Freya would enthusiastically wave back.
We would as well.
Wave as well.
By the way, we need to ask, because this is important. Did Freya tell Baboom about the last Earth Elemental? Was that one of the stories she imparted to him?
Let me ask this. Would he have asked about what she's done with the group?
Oh, absolutely.
Like,
he loves stories.
She trusts him, so sure. Yeah, she would have definitely told him.
Okay, that colors everything. He knew what happened last time you had an Earth Elemental.
I bet he was like holding it out for them, and he was like, I heard the story. I might give you a good deal this time.
So,
make this one special.
They make their way down the road and quickly leave your view, and you're all left standing in the middle of North Point, about half a mile away from the bridge, the only bridge left to Old Corvosa.
Oh, I forgot. They knocked all those bridges down.
Yes, they did. Also, point in fact, I should ask, because it has been raining constantly. Do you guys... Actually, I should ask this probably beforehand. Do you guys wish to purchase any sort of rain gear? Heavy cloaks, things of that nature, if you do not already have it? Robin, I know you already do. But the rest of you, I don't think you actually have those kind of cloaks.
Well, Freya always walks around in a cloak. Could I just assume
That's
it would
fair. Yeah,
serve a
yeah,
similar
yeah.
purpose?
That's fair
Okay.
enough.
Heavy cloak is actually a good idea. How much would that be?
I mean, Weary probably didn't have a lot of time to grab all of her stuff when she left the orphanage, so she probably has some. It's just not with her.
Right. It's probably in the orphanage. I mean, if you guys wanted to, if you wanted to outfit yourselves to travel in rainy weather, it'd be 5 silver for whoever needs it or would like it. Also keep in mind.
Ross definitely needs to, because none of her old clothes fit any.
Right. Also keep in mind, some of you are carrying nice items that might not like getting wet. Actually, I'm trying to think of anything at the moment. The
anything that uses gunpowder.
Yes, anything that uses gunpowder. Anything that would not like getting wet, like say the gem encrusted violin case.
Are we taking that with us?
Do you really think Ria's gonna let us leave it behind?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
Ria's got the violin.
It's 10 silver to a gold, right? Or am I losing
Correct.
my mind?
Yes.
And Ria, I assume you are keeping it in its case, right? You're not just dragging the
Yeah,
violin.
yeah.
Okay, got you. Have I ever? Yeah, I've described the violin to you guys before. I had to when you met Shala.
Yeah, it's
Beautiful
black
violin.
with the little purple flowers on it, right?
And the case itself is also similarly black with purple flowers, and the flowers themselves have little like gemstones on them. Very, very beautiful. Probably the most expensive thing she owned. Past tense.
Oof.
Wow.
So,
low blow.
If you guys want to protect them stuffs, maybe cloaks.
Yeah. I mean, Freya probably would have also, when Ria had collected herself a bit more, brought it up that it would be very useful for finding her with like scrying or something to have something of hers.
You mean
we
aside
have
from her wife?
all of her stuff.
Yeah,
I know, but it says specifically in the spell a sentimental item, which I'm pretty sure that would count as a sentimental item.
You know, and that'll bring up another important point that I'm going to ask Katia the player, because I need honesty here. Did Shala carry anything of Ria's? A lock of hair, a piece of clothing, anything like that. She would definitely have wanted to.
A lock of hair?
Well, okay. I'm wondering, because she definitely would have wanted to, but would Ria have ever given her something?
Right. I don't think we ever actually did that in session.
I can actually step in here. So Miri had kind of made a routine with Shala. That ever since they were in the prison together and Miri saw how happy it made Shala to have her hair done, she would do that for her every morning. And, you know, make her hair really nice and braid it and do whatever she wanted with it.
Right.
So Miri would probably have a hairbrush that if you needed physical hair of Shala's, you could probably pick that off of there.
Well, what I'm asking is more the opposite direction. Would Shala have had any personal effects of Ria?
I mean, I know when we were doing the whole warding bond thing, Ria would have had a ring that she would have given to her, but it ended up happening
the other way around.
The opposite way for story reasons.
Shit,
I don't think so.
Okay. That's a very fair answer, because I don't remember it ever happening. So I thought I would ask to be sure.
What? I don't remember the description of Spellfully. Would that ring that she was wearing, the Shala was wearing, would that still count as a sentimental item to Ria, technically? I don't know. That's kind of a stretch.
It's
I'm
kind
not
of
sure.
a stretch simply because Ria's never held it or had it.
That's probably true.
If it had gone the other way around, if Ria had given the ring to Shala, that'd be one thing. But so yeah, I think it's safe to say, and probably to the party's benefit, that Shala did not have any personal effects of Ria on her at the time.
Constantly having scrying casted on us, that would be unfortunate.
So, all that sorted. Anyone who needed long wet weather gear, because and Murray and Ross, you would be able to tell them this too. From what you were told, this could last weeks. So, If you need it, 5 silver. We'll say that you outfit yourselves, and we'll say that 5 silver counts for not just heavy cloaks, but also like heavy overboots. You know what I mean? Because this is Corvosa. In heavy rain or long-lasting rain, the streets become mud. So 5 silver would get you heavy cloaks and heavy overboots that you can put over your regular clothes. So if you have the cloak but not the boots, then you can spend 3 silver for that. Very cheap. I mean, come on. You guys you say you're poor, but really any one of you could live in the heights for quite a few months at least.
Okay, so everybody suiting up?
I purchased rain gear and 4 more sets of common clothes.
Perfect. So you guys are in North Point. What is your next destination?
Old Corvosa?
Yes. I know.
So
I was hoping for slightly more specific details, but so do you guys head towards the bridge, or?
Yeah, I thought we were just gonna go for the bridge, unless we're like worried about wanted posters or something.
Myriad would want to swing by the orphanage, or not the warehouse one last time to say goodbye to her kids and Anna.
Okay, sure. You're only.
She's ready to go.
I said before you were in North Point, but that's not true because I remember specifically saying the baboon was only like a few blocks down from you.
Yeah.
So you would only be a few blocks down from the orphanage, so you'd still be in Midland, in the West Dock area.
So to interrupt, sorry to piggyback on that. When like that happened and Mori was saying goodbye, Aras would be kind of standing there, trying to stay out of sight as much as possible until that was finished. And then as Mori starts to leave, she'll kind of catch up with her and ask her, so are you okay with this?
With going back to Old Corvosa?
The kids. Kids leaving. Do you do you have any regrets? I know you tried to say before that it wasn't safe. I didn't listen. Do you have regrets about it? She kind of feels like Ross kind of feels like she pushed you into this earlier.
Mary thinks about that for a second and she says, "You're very kind for asking. But this was a sound decision. My heart regrets it, but my mind knows it was necessary."
Right. Okay. And Ross kind of like visibly sighs and just like a release of tension. And so,
and Mary reaches out and places a hand on Aras's shoulder and says, "At the very least, I still have some of my children with me."
Yeah. So we should go check on Blackjack, right?
Yes, I'm curious to see what he's gotten himself into this time.
Knowing him, it's something.
Knowing him, it's something extravagant.
That's exactly the word I was looking for. To Old Dock?
To Old Dock.
As the street explodes.
Yeah. Roll initiative.
You guys had like stepped to the side to have that conversation, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Wings, roll me a perception check if you would. And while you do that, I'm actually going to grab Freya for a second into the DM room. So we'll be right back.
Uh-oh.
I forgot we even had that.
Hey, buddy.
Hello there. Hi there.
So you're gonna get a message in your mind as from Baboom. Freya, my friend, you did not impart to me on how impressive a woman Muri is. Please, do me a favor and find a way to discreetly find out what she thinks of me, yes? Uh-huh. I'm gonna put you back now.
No.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
you gotta respond. Yeah, you have to respond. That's true.
Or is he casting just sending?
Yeah, it's
like,
just
can't
sending.
you respond?
It's sending. You can respond, yes.
I'm sorry, I lost my cool for a moment.
I understand.
Okay, she would probably respond and say, okay.
Brilliant. 24 words well spent.
I don't think she would understand what's going on well enough to use them all.
Oh no! Even
She's
better.
just like,
Even
what?
better. Alright, I'll throw you back in.
Or bullshit.
Okay. What'd you roll? 15? Got you. Robin, you did not catch everything that was being said as they were speaking in hushed tones. And I don't know if you were trying to use drop or not. This is more of just a passive, well, not passive, but you know what I mean. What you picked up. You did hear them say blackjack. Those are two words you're very familiar with and can pick up out of murmurs.
Okay.
Alright. Okay. So, you all start making your way up through Midland and through North Point, and you find that the roads are starting to get very slick and damp and covered in mud. Typically, those of you who have spent a lot of time in Corvosa know that when long-lasting storms or very bad storms come, it is customary for the Crimson Guard to lay out planks along the main roads. They're not incredibly helpful, but they do give people more firm footing and kind of help keep them out of the mud at least a bit. Of course, Crimson Guards are very in short supply nowadays, and there are no such planks. As you do make your way through North Point, the roads are very, not abandoned, but certainly lacking people. People do make their way to and from business, but on a day like today, in a city with this kind of atmosphere, this oppressive kind of martial law that is still in place, people only tend to go out when they need to. But as you approach Main Shore and get close to the bridge, you do see, coming down the Northgate Road as you tend to cross it, a patrol of Crimson Guard. And they come close to you, and you see, Rhea, you first see it. At their head is Sebastian, wearing Crimson Guard armor. And in fact, you can tell that at least half the squad is paladins, all wearing Crimson Guard.
And they're coming towards us?
Mm-hmm. They're like meeting you at that North Point intersection. So if you look on your map, right above Five Corners, right where the word North Point is, there's that square.
Mm-hmm.
As you make your way to that square, they meet you coming from the Northgate Road. And when they get to the intersection, Sebastian holds up a hand. Oh, hail! We thought we would miss you. You are all well, I hope.
Yeah, you're in front.
You think Rhea's well?
I'm saying she can answer. She's well enough to answer the question.
that's your brother. He's
What's
talking
your point?
mostly to you.
Yeah, Freya, what are you doing? Why aren't you answering him?
God damn.
Well, I guess then Freya will step forward, of course. She'll kind of look around at the people behind her who don't seem to be talking. She'll say, moderately? Besides the assassins, the weather's actually been pretty awful, so maybe not well.
Yes, it has certainly.
Mary will step forward and put a hand on Freya's shoulder, as if to relieve her from duty. I see Cressida is making good use of you. Did she send you?
She did, actually. Well, not Cressida so much as Mother. We're well aware of your intentions, though I don't believe we've actually met. Sebastian.
Where?
And he holds a hand out to you. So, you're the one that's been taking care of my little sister.
I think you'll be surprised to find she largely takes care of herself.
He thinks for a second and nods. No, I suppose I wouldn't be surprised at that. In any case, if your goal is Old Corvosa, we can't join you, but we can certainly help you get in. Figured anything we could do to make your trip a little easier, right?
Oh. So we'll not be going through the bridge.
Oh, no. We'll be going through the bridge.
What do you have planned?
And he looks at Rhea and he just kind of gives a smile. Protocol, dear sister, as always. And at that, he actually steps up to Rhea and gives her a hug, and then softly whispers, "Are you all right? How are you holding up?"
I've been better.
He nods and will kind of ruffle your hair. Stay strong. You'll get her back. And then he'll kind of stand up and go, "Well, would you like an escort to Old Corvosa?"
I'm sure it would be much appreciated.
He nods. And your group is flanked on both sides by the Crimson Guard. And you make your way through Main Shore to the stone bridge, where you see several Grey Maidens, about 10, at different
Do you
points.
evaluate an area and look around it and kind of try and memorize it to the best of my mind so I can pull it up in my imagery? Very close to the water.
Absolutely. So are you looking for a specific spot or just more the environment in general?
Out of way, alley, close to the water, close to the bridge.
Gotcha. Roll me a perception check. Oh, wow. Okay. You know, or you see that on the left side of the bridge, there are several buildings. It's a fairly tightly packed area. And given where you are, if you ever needed to, if you broke about 30 feet to the right, you could turn down that alley, and not only would it be out of the way and fairly dark, but it's one of those houses that has plenty of footholds.
Okay.
So that'd be to your left. Yes, Freya.
Could Freya, using one of her class skills, the thing that lets her make checks related to enemies, could she determine if it is very obvious that the I can't talk. I almost called the Crimson Maidens. Sorry, Grey Maidens. They've had their gear upgraded, like better armor, better weapons, materia, etc.
Sure. Go ahead and make me. That would be. Do an investigation check, because it's kind of perception, but it's more what you see and cross-referencing that, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it would be difficult for a wizard to have high perception too.
That's fine. Do an investigation check, because you'll have no trouble seeing them. They're very plainly right there in front of you.
Right. How is that 23?
23 is great. Yes, you're able to see that some of them are wearing the same type of armor that you're used to. Probably about half of them. The other half do have what looks like newer sets of armor, and you see nicely encrusted materia right in their breastplates.
Yikes. Okay. Freya will keep note of that. She'll bring it up later, just when we're not marching down the bridge.
Gotcha. And you march up to the bridge, and the first Grey Maiden, the one that is wearing the largest red plume on her helmet, holds up a hand and says, "Hold! Old Krivosa is under quarantine. Surely you know that, Crimson." Sebastian, not missing a beat, says, "Yes, well, according to Proclamation 1603 made by King Eberron of... King Eberron, the Crimson Guard has the ability to guide guests into any part of the city they choose, and as the Queen has not officially revoked said proclamation, we still have that right. So, we are going to guide our friends here to the end of this bridge." And the Crimson Guard, the Grey Maidens just kind of look at each other and look back to him, and Sebastian says, "If you would like to seek approval from your superiors, that's fine, but we're very busy, so we're going to go about our way. Please step aside." And the Grey Maidens just kind of step aside, looking a little confused. And without missing a beat, Sebastian continues walking forward.
Can we make an insight check to see if he's just totally bullshitting them?
Sure, by all means.
Could Freya make like a history check? Is King Eberron even real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, shoot! It's not Eberron. Alabast. He would. I'm sorry. The king that just died. He quoted him. It was
okay.
King Alabast. I don't know why I said Eberron, but he would have said Alabast. Murray, no, he looks more like an encyclopedia than a bullshit artist.
Oh, okay.
And Rhea, you know your brother well enough by now to know that he's probably already read and memorized the entire penal code for Krivosa. That's just how your brother is.
Probably.
So yeah, it seemed more confidence born out of knowledge than out of manipulation. But by all means, roll a history check, Freya.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go 23.
Yeah, you seem to recall something about the Crimson Guard having the right to guide people to any place in the city. You don't remember if that was King Alabast, but probably was. Either way, it's certainly something you've heard of before. And
Okay.
It makes perfect sense that it's so obscure that the Queen probably didn't even know to revoke it.
That's amazing. I think Freya's just kind of watching with this awe, like as they walk across the bridge.
You guys get to the end of the bridge, and Sebastian says in a quiet tone, "We can't go any further. We're needed on the other side, and if we go here, we'll never get back, not without a fight. I wish you all luck, and good speed."
Mary will clap him on the shoulder as she goes by and say, "Just loud enough for the Grey Maidens to hear. Thank you for your service. You have been most helpful."
He'll nod, and then he'll order the guards to do an about face, which they do very crisply. And they start marching away. And as he marches past Rhea, he gives you a friendly shoulder nudge. and then keeps marching away.
Oh, wow.
And
Impressive.
and Moiri takes off walking towards her house like she has 1,000 times before.
Yay, finally going home.
Yay!
Just
going home.
curious.
Mm-hmm.
Was there any response at all to the giant soaked dog going across the bridge?
Not when it was flanked by Crimson Guard on all sides.
You didn't get him a coat?
I was just about to say you didn't get him
It was
a doggy
already raining
Yeah,
before we
and-
bought them. He would still be soaked.
Yeah,
He has one, but he's still soaked.
Okay, that's the important bit. Okay, that
You gotta
he
keep
has
the rain
a doggy
out of
coat.
his ears.
You guys begin making your way down the main street. I would like someone to roll me a D100. You know what? No, let's just keep it simple. Someone roll me a D20. I've got enough for that. Okay, we'll take the
Take
first
Amelia's. Take
No.
Amelia. No.
one. Nope. Taking the first one.
Dang.
Damn it! You made me waste a natural 20.
That's why you guys should coordinate before you just roll dice.
Coordinated strike. Amelia can only get a 1 or 20, so always have her roll.
High risk, high reward.
Wow.
You guys start to make your way down the street towards Old Dock, which, Robin, you know better than most, this is Emperor territory. In fact, this is where he's strongest. As you guys make your way down the street towards the orphanage, it is very different from what you remember. Many houses have been collapsed, whether it be through fires that have gutted them or other things that have broken down walls or busted supports and caused them to fall. The streets are strewn with corpses. Every 10 or 20 feet there is someone, a man, a woman, sometimes every once in a while a child, in the street. Most of them pulled off to the side, but not buried, just kind of left there. As you make your way through the streets towards the orphanage, it starts to get worse. You start to see people without heads strung up on sides of buildings. And Robin, you would know, and it's up to you if you share this or not, you would know this is the Emperor's doing. It's his way of showing his power to all who live in Old Corvosa.
He would definitely communicate that information, as well as we probably better move quickly and quietly. We don't want to stop around this area.
Real quick, Squee, just to double check that I'm not forgetting this. The Emperor is the guy that tried to take over the orphanage.
Correct.
While they were gone originally. Okay.
Correct.
Okay, so I did remember that correctly.
Mhm.
Great!
As you make your way towards the orphanage, give me a second here. You are tramping down the street in this very macabre setting. I'm going to share this with everyone. You might need to resize it just a bit.
Oh, Lord, do I? Okay. Oh, great. Okay.
Hang on a second. Let me go ahead and put your characters there. Not that you'll need them or anything. I think it'd be good to put them there.
I do want to
for
say,
aesthetic reasons.
I didn't really, I forgot to do it in character, but Freya would have definitely made sure everyone was aware of the upgrades that they had, the Grey Maidens.
Oh, gotcha.
Because there's a good chance that if we aren't careful, we'll end up fighting them here.
Sure.
Good to know.
Uh-oh, Robin. Robin, I need to put your token up.
Oh no.
Good lord, how do I not have that? Uno momento,
Oh, God.
por favor. Oh, that's fine. I have it right here. I just need to throw it in there real quick. I just don't know why it's not there already.
I can't believe you, Squeak.
I know. Few people can. That's not what I wanted.
Nameless, faceless wanderer.
Well, it's got the token there. Why is it not throwing that where it should be? Alright, let's just do this. Alright, hang on.
Portly's just rolling around in the mud, having a grand old time.
Oh, poor... That's gonna be the worst debate.
It's going crazy. What's happening?
He's rolling in the mud.
Rhea, you see Weary look at you. That dog is not coming in her house.
Portly, please. Who was spinning my dog?
Okay, it's not me anymore. So.
Well,
Okay,
it was
here we
me at
go.
the beginning, but like,
There we go. Alright.
stop. Let me put him right side up.
Poor Portly.
I'm sorry.
There
doing
we
this?
go.
Your poor dog.
There we go. Very friendly, very cheerful, full of color. There's Robin. And let's get Murray in there.
He looks like an avatar of death.
Beautiful. Good. He's a rogue.
Well, actually, I'm pretty sure he's. I'll chill out on that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll chill out on that. I'll chill out.
Yep. Just sit to the side for a bit.
You guys, as you approach the orphanage and get very close to it, you're within a few blocks. You see coming down the road towards you a group of 10 men. They look dirty, haggard, they have beards, and not very well-kept clothes. They are carrying torches, and axes, and shields on their backs, and they're marching down the street in a loose, undisciplined formation. They see...
Can I drop off the side of the road?
Oh, yeah, roll me a stealth check. Yeah, you're able to drop off the side and circle around one of the houses. Most of the other group didn't even see you do it. That's way above most people's passive perception.
Can
Mhm.
can Ross just, like, when she sees these people, start walking up to the top of the house with her slippers of spider climb?
Yeah, absolutely.
Gonna stealth it.
Yeah, I would like to do it stealthily.
All right, roll me a stealth check.
No, just assert your dominance by just straight up climbing up the building.
Yes.
Oh,
Yep, pretty much.
beautiful.
Nine.
As they start to approach you, and Ross starts to make your way towards the side of one of the houses. Go ahead and move your token.
Yeah.
No, just to the side. You're not up there yet.
Okay.
Yeah. As you start to, well, no, you'd be over here somewhere.
Okay. I mean, okay.
Right, because you didn't see them until you guys were here.
That's totally fine. I will walk upside down across the overhang of the roof.
Yeah, sure. I just thought that hard. As you start to walk up the side, you hear, "Oi! We got some sort of spider climber here. Hey, dwarf, get down on the road. We want to talk to you. All of yous." And they start walking towards you.
It just looks over, like, really confused at Ross. Probably also now looking around for Robin.
Ross is gonna keep walking and go, "You can talk to me from up here."
Oi! Dwarf, one last time you take one more step up that house, we're going to be having problems, you hear?
Weary very calmly says, "Darling, if you don't lower your voice, I'm afraid the problems will come to you. Now, you may address me, and do not speak to my daughter in such a manner."
You hear that, boys? I think they want a row. Well then, We'll teach you to mess with the Emperor's men. I'd like everyone to roll initiative, please.
Oh, goody.
Why?
Well,
Oh, wow.
negotiation broke down quite quickly.
Oh.
Hey, man, don't mess with Mary's kid.
Oh, I'm not upset at all.
Yeah, I know
Oh.
you.
Guys.
This is
Come
just
on.
the usual for me. I don't know what you're expecting.
Better.
Freya's just walking
I'm
around and
expecting
everyone
better.
really confused still. Like, everyone's charging at us and she's just like, huh?
Ria's busy watching Portly roll around in the dirt, apparently.
Like, please,
Portly,
stop.
please.
Stop this!
This is madness.
I wonder if you could, like, spin attack at them like a Beyblade. Okay, that may not be canon, but it'd be funny.
Alright.
He just chases his tail so fast that he causes a whirlwind.
We teach him, like, gust of wind. What's his intelligence stat?
At least a 6.
So, thug number 2. Where are you?
They rolled really fucking well, damn.
He's going to... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Not all of them. Alright, there we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
I do want it to be noted that I did stop moving once he said not one more step.
Gotcha. So you're like on the side. He,
Obey the letter of the law.
he
Like
dou-
literally I stopped in mid-step with my foot up.
He double moves to here, and he's got a fist raise, like he's about ready to deck Murray. For 7, also double moves in front of Murray with a fist raised as well. They have weapons, but at the moment they don't seem to be drawing them. Why did that just skip Aras? Aras, it's your turn.
So they look like they're gonna attack Murray?
Oh yeah, they are running towards her, fist raised to strike.
Okay, I'm gonna step down off the building. I guess step back off the building down here, and then hold an attack action to the first person that actually hits or tries to hit somebody.
Got you. Attack action with what?
My thunder cannon.
Gotcha. Okay.
Sorry. I just don't want to be the first person to hit.
I cannot
somebody.
take the effects off of your people. Did I not
Well,
tell
it
you
was-
those things last forever?
It was just a question of if. I mean, I'm fully fine with it.
No. Oh wait, these are good things. Yeah. No. Sure. I'll take them off. Give me a second.
No, you said they were permanent. It's canon.
Curses! They beat me in my own game. All right. Where's Rhea? Oh God, Rhea.
All the way at the bottom, as
What
per
are you-
usual.
What are you doing? All right. Okay. Emperor Thug 1. 5, 10, 15, 20. He will get up to here. Fist raised. Robin, your turn. You are at the moment undetected.
Yeah. I'm going to... I'm gonna cast Mirror Image, and 3 duplicates of myself appear. And the 4 of us immediately just run up the thug.
Okay.
Make sure I got him targeted. And we're going to stab him with our offhand.
And that will technically be at advantage because he is flanked by Kitty. That's definitely a hit. Okay.
Oh, that doesn't
Oh.
work either.
There.
There we go.
I am curious. How are you doing, Matt? Didn't you just use your action to cast a spell?
I did, and then I used my offhand to stab.
Don't you have to perform the attack action to use an offhand attack?
Yeah, I typically am not hard and fast on that roll because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Fair, I guess. But wouldn't that technically mean you could just use your your bonus action to make an attack at any time then? Because I mean, if I could just every turn get a free dagger attack, I'd love that.
Well,
I mean, it could technically be my offhand.
That's not. I mean, that's not. Well, so here's the thing. That's a fair point. Actually, I never considered that.
You can take that back.
No, let's let this one go. But from now on, we'll just go from this point moving forward. We'll just say that it has to be part of an attack action. But this is fine. So 9 plus 4, got it. And that's what, number 2? Mm-hmm. So, okay. So you stab him with your dagger pretty harshly. All right. Thug number 8. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He gets to here. They're all having a double move. Weary, your turn.
Weary will target. It's been a little while since I've been in combat in this system. Please remind me. I think it's like control click to target someone.
Control left click on the person you're trying to target.
Okay.
You had them selected. You just unselected them. There you go.
Okay. Weary will use her action to cast Sacred Flame.
Okay, that's definitely a hit.
And that's 2d8.
Oh wait, no. Sorry, it's a success, meaning he saved against it. So,
gotcha.
So, yeah.
Okay.
I got to get used to that because I keep thinking success means success for you. It's success for whoever rolled the save. So
Gotcha.
you cast Sacred
and as
Flame.
her bonus action, she will summon her spiritual weapon.
Oh, gotcha. In the shape of a scimitar.
Yes.
Give me a second. Where's my sword? Where'd my sword go? You know, every time you summon this, I'm sure I have it, and I never can find it all of a sudden. Keep going. I'll get it out.
That's my turn.
Gotcha. All right, so give me a second. Then let me actually get. There we go. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Where do you want it, Murray? You should be able to move it,
right
actually.
There. That's
so,
fine.
All right,
That's perfect.
Perfect. You can actually attack with it as well. You can summon it and attack.
Then I guess we'll summon the same. Well, I guess we'll attack the same guy.
Sure.
Question mark.
Unfortunately, that is a miss.
Oh.
But he goes, "Fucking hell!" as the sword just appears next to him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thug number 4. It is quite clear that you guys are using deadly force. So these guys start running at you, drawing out battle axes and shields. 5, 10. Okay. Thug number 10. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yep, he still can't do that. All right. Number 3. He's going to get up here. Amelia, your turn.
These guys really have no idea what they're getting into. Has anyone of them actually been, like, damaged?
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
No, number 2 and number 2, actually.
Okay, no, I want. Oh, someone's pointing at it. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, so In that case, Amelia is going to cast Toll the Dead on him. And since he's already taken damage, that's 2d12.
Gotcha.
So, hang on. Oh, no, that's a... Wait, that's a saving throw.
Yeah, it's a saving
so
throw.
Has
So
to
go,
beat a,
go ahead and
wisdom.
roll.
Oh,
Well,
right.
just go ahead and roll the thing and it'll make him. He failed, so please roll me
Yeah.
2d12 damage. Okay.
18.
He's not looking so hot. He's still up, though. He's a hardy fella. Thug
Not
number
long.
9.
Oh, wait.
Oh, yes, what?
Oh, she would still take an attack of opportunity. Well, fuck it. She'll still move back.
She'd actually potentially take 2, if she's okay with that. Although, fortunately, I don't think either of these two are wielding their weapons, so I don't know if they'll really hurt you.
No, that's true.
Yeah,
They
no.
can take unarmed attacks only. They haven't drawn their weapons yet.
Yeah, so
They'll do
she's
it the
gonna
most,
move
like, 4
back.
damage.
I guess do opportunity attacks.
Gotcha. Here, I'm just gonna have this guy roll it twice. That is a natural 20.
Wow. Okay, that's fine.
So as you step back,
I said you see gain inspiration. What the fuck?
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Yes, Ross.
Oh, just now that somebody's hit after this is done.
Yeah,
Can I
you're gonna.
shoot them
Yes,
back?
absolutely, you can. So let me first go ahead and resolve this. Lucky for you, a critical hit on an unarmed attack doesn't do much because there's no dice to roll there. It's literally well, no, it is actually. Hey,
It has +1 damage. Unless they have dice for their unarmed strikes, which is
they
strange.
technically do. It's 1d2 plus 3 bludgeoning. Remember, these are creatures, not PCs.
Yeah, that's very fair. That's fine.
So, oh my god, he actually hits you for 6 damage as he just straight up clocks you upside the face, and I'm just gonna say all the ones around him. I'm not gonna say the ones in the back get inspiration. We'll just say the 4 closest to him will get inspiration, which just means they get a d6 to use as they will.
Oh, she's fucking
Well,
him
that would
up
be
in particular.
bardic inspiration.
Yeah, I don't think the it's not clear on what kind of inspiration it is, and I think it's much more fair just to have it a d6 instead of advantage.
Okay, that's
Because
totally
it's
fair
giving
with
it,
me.
if it was
Alright,
giving it to
fine.
one person, I'm all for it. But like, as many people as you can see, I'm not giving that many people advantage. Even if it was you guys
Yeah.
that got that.
Yeah,
All right,
I understand that.
Amelia, second unarmed attack. Oh no, first things first. Aras, do your thing.
Kick his ass. Oh.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
that's a
nope.
miss.
Okay,
Alright, second
well-
unarmed attack is
Are
a
these-
miss.
What the hell,
Are these
man?
people visibly armored, by the way? Like, are they wearing
Oh.
any armor?
Yes, it does look like they are armored.
Okay, just like leather or something.
Give me a second here. They are wearing. No, they're wearing chainmail.
Oh,
Mhm.
yikes!
It's not very well kept chainmail. It's pretty dirty and ratty, but yeah, these guys look like fighters. You know, they're not trained soldiers, but they definitely are dangerous men. Robin,
tired of
you probably
soldiers.
know better than most. These are dangerous men. One-on-one fight, meh, probably not much to you. But as a group, Freya. No, wait. Yeah, we're back. Yeah, well, actually, no. We're up to Emperor Thug 9, who hasn't actually gone yet.
Yeah, for some reason you keep
Yeah.
skipping people.
Well, this one was a little odd, simply because I was just choosing someone for convenience sake to attack you. He actually takes out a hand axe, steps forward a few feet, and is going to fling this directly at the person right in front of him. So Freya.
Hi there.
Hi. Oh my god. So this is
Wait, what the fuck?
a critical hit that also
It's
has
the same effect.
sneak attack damage.
It's okay. That's fine.
So you take this You take 12 damage plus... Technically, I'm going to have to... What? Why is that not working? Hang on now. Oh well, I'll just do it manually for now. Plus... Freya, plus another 13.
Here, I'll add it manually.
Thanks.
Okay.
As that hand axe
I got
just catches you right in the clavicle and sticks there. Freya, it's your turn now.
Probably a cry of pain.
Yeah, probably.
I'm not sure what she would do. That hurt a lot, and I don't know. I'm gonna roll something real quick for my sake.
Yeah, that took almost half your hit points in one hand axe.
I'll say she's thinking a bit more clearly.
Okay. Oh, but that woke her up.
What?
That woke her up.
No, like I meant like I was rolling to see if she was gonna panic and do something rash.
I see, I understand.
Like cast fireball in a not good place.
Right.
Because she might after that, but no, she's gonna cast Vampiric Touch and try to just gain most of that back.
Sure.
So she will target Emperor Thug 8, the thug in front of her. She's going to target him with
that is
19.
definitely a hit.
And deal 13 points of damage. So it gives half the damage of the spell back. So she gets rounded down 6 hit points.
Correct.
They already took their opportunity attacks, so
they already did.
She's going to move away.
Yeah, you can move away freely. Nice.
That's the end of her turn.
Thug number 5 also takes a few steps up, draws out a hand axe, and throws this one at Robin. Oh my god!
That's the third one in a row.
I call for a recount.
Yeah, Squee, I'm calling bullshit right fucking now.
I do have mirror image up as well.
You do indeed. How many do you have?
I
So-
have 3
3 up.
duplicates.
So 4 total. So I'm gonna roll a d4. If it's 4, it's you. If it's anyone else, it's your mirror image.
Well, isn't there
Oh
like
my
an
God.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I thought there was an actual roll
Yeah.
to it.
Is an
It's
actual
what's
method
the
to
same,
do it.
but it's the same thing. It's just you
yeah.
use a d20 as the d4. It's the same mathematical chance.
It's right. I mean, if you guys want to, I can roll a d20, but there's no difference between rolling a d4 or a d20 in this
I mean,
regard.
that would be like giving him disadvantage on the already given roll since he rolled a 4
But
already.
it's I will say I will leave this up to the players because it's not technically a d20. I just rolled the d4.
If you do look at the description of the spell, though, squeeze rolling is exactly the same. It's a 1
Yeah,
through
but
5
they
is the
just
first
rolled
one.
3
Still
nat
prefer.
20s in a row. and they honestly
I am more than happy to do the d20. No, it's fine.
I will accept it now, but next time I'd totally prefer you.
No. I am look, guys. I've just rolled 3 crit 20s. I am not above doing things, giving myself a slight disadvantage because I messed up. I am more than fine with that. So then if it's above a 15, so if it's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. So it hits one of your mirror images. One of your mirror images are gone.
Okay.
All right. Thug number 6 steps up. And same thing, but at Giant Doggo.
No.
Okay, so my dice aren't actually broken. That's good to know. Why is Portly dying?
Because he has 9 hit points.
Are you kidding me? Oh no!
You just got rid of my dog, man.
Well, your dog, if he's 9 hit points, is fortunately only... You need to roll sneak attack damage. That might actually one-shot him.
That did one-shot him.
Yeah, the dog doesn't.
Well, no.
The dog's a
I mean,
creature. It doesn't have
But if you
death
do
saving
double...
throws.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a summoned
Dead.
creature. It doesn't have death saving throws. The good
No,
news
you're
is
I can
Rhea
just
can
resummon him later.
Summon him later. Yeah. But
Okay,
the
right,
axe
right.
hits him right between the eyes, and Portly gives a very heartbreaking whimper, and then disappears. and the hand axe falls to the ground. Rhea, you just saw your puppers disappear.
Not happy about that. Gonna pull out the human bane rapier.
Okay. Yeah.
God damn it.
Oh no. Okay. All right. This is okay. This is okay, everyone. Oh my god.
I feel like this is fate. The dice are telling us to leave.
Wow.
This is
Is this the chapter boss, Squee?
this is Kitty's turn, is what it is. Oh
Um,
boy.
Kitty's just gonna bite at the closest one.
I'm actually nervous as a DM. Yeah, by all means, please, please.
Nope, wrong person. Okay. Oh. Seriously?
All right.
Wow. Okay.
Something's not right here.
Portly is
Gonna-
gone, so we are back up to Thug number 2. Thug number 2 draws out a battle axe and turns an about face to the much more dangerous guy that just stabbed the hell out of him, and attempts to attack Robin. And misses.
It might matter. Kitty would have technically been flanking, so you could re-roll.
Oh.
What do you?
I
Would
was.
Kitty have
Oh
gotten
yes. By all means, Kitty would have gotten advantage. Thank you for reminding me. Yes.
I
Please.
just noticed now. Yeah.
Yeah, no, please roll again for Kitty. That would also have been a miss.
Oh.
Okay.
But very important to remember. Thank you.
Yep.
Thug number 7 is going to also pull out a battle axe and target Mwiri. And that is a hit. Mwiri, you take 9 plus... God, I gotta fix this somehow. Whoops. Helps if I actually roll it where it needs to go. Plus 10, so 19 damage. I'll add that 10. Okay. Aras, your turn. These guys are very dangerous. Fate
She's
is
gonna
on their side.
shoot at Thug number 2. Doo-doo-doo.
That's a hit.
15. Yay!
Are they wearing chainmail?
They are wearing
And he
chainmail.
is
I thought
dying.
chainmail gave an AC of 16.
Not to these guys. Remember, these are converted from Pathfinder, my friend, so you cannot go by fighting
Weird.
stats.
Weird. No, that's fair that I wouldn't know that unless I used my checks. That makes
Yeah.
sense to me.
All right. Thug number 2, dead. Nicely
Is-
done.
Yep.
It's deaders.
And she's gonna keep backing up, but there's not much room off the map.
Gotcha.
I don't want to be off the map, but she's gonna take like another 15 steps back.
Sure.
You could, if you use the drawing tool, you could just draw like a 15 under you to help you remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can do that. I like that. All right. Emperor Thug 1. He's going to turn to Mwiri and attempt to hit her. They're pulling out, of course, a battle axe, as these guys are no longer trying to knock you out. And, oh, for fuck's sake.
Does triple damage. Oh, goodness.
What the hell, Squee?
So roll another D8.
Yep. Where you take another 13 points of damage.
So you'll have to add the
For
four
fuck's
manually.
sake.
But
Are you
I-
serious?
These guys, I am rolling the best I have ever. I just saw Justin Timberlake is judging me. Yeah, Robin.
Yeah. This is
Uh,
turning out lovely.
it's turning up aces.
I'm gonna turn my attention to the one right in front of Miri. Ignore the guy.
Mm-hmm. That's definitely a hit. What? Holy cow!
What did that just do?
I don't know.
I think you have that one effect on you, or you did. You had it on you twice.
Weird.
So
How much is your it's 4d6 for your sneak attack, right?
Yeah.
We'll take the first 4 because those are really good anyway. So that's 10, 13, 15. So 15 plus 3, so 18 plus 3, so 21 total. And that was thug number 7. So I'll just change it to 21. Still, massive amounts of damage, even if you do remove that other 4. All right. Okay. What? Wait. What did I just do? I changed Muri. Muri's at 32. This guy, thug number 7, is at 21. There you go. Okay. All right. Anything else, Robin?
No, that's it. Is that going to do that again? Or?
It shouldn't. I noticed that. It was weird. You had an effect on you. I don't know how it got there, but it's gone now.
That's great.
I'll keep
Strange
an eye on
effect.
you. Yeah, when it comes to your turn again, I'll keep an eye on your character to see if that pops up again.
Okay, cool.
All right, thug number 8 is going to step up and take an attack on Rhea with a battle axe and miss. Weary, how's it going?
I'm great. How are you? And I just immediately closed that map. Can you get back to me?
Sure. Yeah. Hang on 1 second.
Weary
go.
is out.
No, it was an accident. I'm sorry.
Weary has folded the world.
Weary's still targeting the guy in front of her.
Gotcha. Excuse me. That is a miss. Wait. Oh, with Sacred Flame? He failed,
Yes.
so you succeeded, so roll your damage.
So,
It'd be 2d8, actually, because you're over level 5.
yeah, I don't know why it...
We'll just have to change it later. Can you just roll the damage again?
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Alright, so 9 damage to Thug 7,
And then...
who's not looking so hot. And then your sword.
Yeah, give me a second. Here you are.
Your S-word. Oh, that's a hit. That's a hit for a damage.
Well, it should add her wisdom modifier to the damage.
To the yeah, sure. So
Spiritual weapon.
wisdom is
I don't-
5, so that's actually still pretty damn good.
Yeah, I don't know why it
I'll
doesn't.
I'll go over Mary's sheet after session and see if there's any issues there. All right, perfect. Mary, is that it for your turn?
That's it for me.
All right, thug number 4 is also going to step up to Rhea. As the targets are backing up and they're just going for what they can hit. And that's a miss. Thug number 10 is going to step up to here and also attack Rhea. Rhea, you're very popular today. That's
What do you
a
guys
hit.
think I am? A tank?
They seem to think that, yes. So 10 damage plus another 8.
Okay.
Rhea, can you add that extra 8 to yourself?
Yup.
Gotta figure out why the sneak attack seems all weird. It's fine in the, like, for example, if I do... Well, I don't want to just roll that because he's probably focused on someone. But in their character sheet, it's all fine and dandy. But on their little thing, it's weird. Alright, thug number 3 is going to take attack with advantage on Robin. And both are miss. As Robin just ducks out of the way.
But you do need to still roll to see if it kills one of her duplicates.
No, it's only if it's a hit.
It's not true. You roll first to see if it hits a duplicate.
That's no. I've never played mirror image like that. Hang on, let me
I'll
look at the
pull
spell.
up the description. I know, because it would make Blade Singers too overpowered.
Let's see. Each time a creature targets you with an attack during the spell's roll d20. Oh, determine whether attack is duplicates. If you have 3 duplicates, DC 10 plus your dex modifier. What's your dex modifier, Robin?
It is 3.
Okay, so that would
So that would still
technically
kill a
hit one. So
duplicate.
hang on a second. No, that would have hit her, and it missed. So there you go.
It's just important to check.
Okay, gotcha. He misses Amelia.
How do I make circles square?
I
need to
believe
check
it
something.
is. Oh no, that's cone. It is control, and both mouse buttons.
How big is that? That's 10. So if I scoot, yeah, no. How do I? No, I don't want to make it. Ah!
You're trying to move it?
Yes.
If you go directly on the 10, just click and move, like click and drag.
Oh. Okay. So if I put it over here, it only attacks thugs 1, 10, and 4. Correct?
Correct.
Awesome. And this is just a 10-foot radius, correct? It shows 10-foot radius.
No, that would be. Hang on. Yes.
Okay,
I'm
just
forgetting my math.
checking to make sure. She's going to cast Shatter right there. So that would be a dex save. Hang on, let me actually cast that. There's no room on this map. Okay, so. Oh, shit. I should probably, actually select them. Whoop. There we go. Dex save. Yeah. So. Oh, come on, guys. Well, that was 6 damage for a spell slot, and so worth it.
Yeah, well, still. 6 damage to 2 of them, and 3 to 1. Gotcha. Alright. Is that it for your turn?
Is just gonna take another step back, and then she's done. Yep.
Gotcha. Alright, thug number 9. He's got no, do we want to get rid of the circle, or is it still there? Ah, perfect. Thug number 9 does not have any other hand axes to throw, so he is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, 21, 30. He can get to here. He's going to attack Rhea. Why? That should not have been an advantage. Luckily, they missed. I don't know why that was an advantage.
It rolled an attack at me as well.
What the heck? You're not
It's
even.
okay.
You're not even targeting anyone. What is going on? Okay. Well, in any case, it missed, so that's nice. Freya.
So, I have faith in my allies to make this saving throw.
That's nice.
Oh.
Freya is going to cast a spell that targets 2 of her allies.
Max
Which
level
2?
fireball.
She's not
It's
casting
us.
fireball. She would
She's
not want to hit you 2 with fireball. No, don't
Cloud
worry.
kill.
This doesn't do damage. It's not cloud kill. She's casting confusion, but
Got you. Oh.
she knows that Muri's good at wisdom saves because she's a cleric, and she knows that Rhea's good at saves because she's a paladin. She knows that as a character, which is why I would say she would do that here.
Yeah. No, that's
She trusts you.
perfectly fine.
So she is going to target literally everyone in that circle.
Spiritual
This is gonna
weapons
hit a lot
immune.
of people.
Just putting that out there.
I know.
Just-
It would be funny though
It
if
would
I
be hilarious.
confused it.
Sword
Just
just
start
starts
swinging
swinging at
randomly.
everything. Okay, hang on a second. Let me unlock this. Thug number 1 succeeds. Thug Rhea succeeds. Muri fails. Thug 4 fails. Thug 9 fails. Thug 7 fails. Thug 10 fails. And Thug 8 succeeds. Okay.
So I got all but one of them, I think, and
all but two.
But I also got Miri.
Yeah.
Miri.
All but two.
Thanks. Because
I'm
that's really what I
sorry.
needed in this fight.
There's one of them I forgot to target, so I need to actually cast it at him
Yeah.
individually.
Please do. Oh boy.
No, it says he rolled. It didn't seem like I had an arrow on him.
Which one?
I don't want to. Thug 8. It looked to me like on my screen.
No,
I
no,
had an arrow on
he
him,
rolled.
but I did, yeah.
Yeah, he succeeded. He's one of the few
no.
who succeeded. Okay, so I'm gonna just pull a confusion over here so that I have that ready to go. Okay.
Does it show? Do they have like effects on it to show that they failed? I don't know how to mark that.
Let's see, who failed? Who failed? Thug 10 failed. Let me go check Thug 10 real quick. It should have automatically added it, but let me be sure here. No, it didn't. Let me add it then. Oh, it's because confused is not a. What's the actual condition?
I think it might count as
not-
a charge.
it's not
I don't know if
actually
it
a
applies a condition.
All right, tell you what, I'm going to.
Can you like in Roll20? I know you can mark a token with like a little dot,
Nope,
like a
here's what
colored
we're gonna
dot.
do. Tell me which ones failed again. Then I'll just. So I know Thug 10 failed.
Okay, I'm gonna go up from the top. So obviously, Weary failed. 4 failed.
Okay.
9 failed.
Okay.
7 failed.
Okay. Yeah, I think
And then
that's
just
it.
10.
Yeah.
If you already
So
got 10, yeah.
if you're upside down, you're confused. Easy enough.
And what does that mean exactly?
So here's what that
You-
means. The affected target
Okay.
can't take reactions and must roll a d10 at the start of each of its turns to determine its behavior for the turn. At the end of each of its turns, you can make a wisdom saving throw, so you have a very high chance of succeeding against it. However, it's not telling me... Oh, here we go. Confused behavior. You want to leave that a mystery?
I think it should be left a mystery.
I kind of like that idea. But,
Yeah.
Murray, basically, there's a chance you can act as normal, or you might not.
Great.
So,
I was banking on you rolling better than a 3. I'm sorry.
the good news is,
Look,
with your
just
wisdom,
take a look at this whole fight so far.
this whole fight has been pretty bananas. That is very true.
You are correct.
Um,
I'm happy I didn't just somehow only get both of you and not any of the enemies, though.
Robin?
Yep.
I'm sorry, but there's not many targets, so he is coming for you.
Yep.
All right. Making an attack roll and hitting. So he does 10 plus another 5, so 15 total. Robin, where you at? All right, so 15 damage to you. Well, that's good. I think that's the first time you've actually been hit.
Yes, it is.
Nice. Okay. I mean, not nice. Well, yeah, nice. I can root a little bit for my bad guys. All right, Thug 6. He actually, yeah, he can actually. He can get over to Robin up here. I was gonna say I don't think he has anyone he can hit, but he can. He can aim at Robin, which he shall do with his battle axe, and miss horribly. Rhea, Mrs. Popular.
Okay.
You felt
Let's...
befuddled for just a second before you shook it off, but the people in front of you seem to not have fared so well.
Good. So, let me unselect that guy. First, as a bonus action, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the 3 in front of you don't have reactions, by the way. So if you want to move freely, you can.
Except for
You just
that
have
one
to worry
guy.
about the one above you.
Yeah.
The one above you. But the other 3, no opportunity attacks from them. You know what I mean?
Right.
Okay.
So I might as well just walk in front of this guy then and try to beat the crap out of him.
Sure. That is how D&D usually works.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hit.
Nice.
And
Oh.
that's 20 points
Oh
of
my
damage.
god.
Holy cow. Thug 8 did not expect that.
And then my second attack.
Is an even more hit. You hit him even hittier. And he's dead. Yep, I forgot about that rapier. That's pretty nasty. Oh, hang on 1 second, guys. Check the bathroom.
Just gonna move up there.
Oh, hey, he's right over here. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. He used to sleep right here in the closet. All right. So, sorry. Yes. Missing dog. You moved up there. Perfect. And Kitty. What does Kitty do?
So she is going to step up right here and bite at thug number 7.
Gotcha. That's a hit.
Okay.
All right, things are turning around. And kills Thug 7.
Sweet. And
Never
that's
got a chance to be confused.
end of her turn. Her turn.
All right, perfect. Whoa, why?
Sorry.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. Russ.
I'm gonna shoot at the one sane guy in front of Rhea. Or however you want to call it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not sure sane, at least certainly not confused. That's just a hit.
Right?
And that's a lot of damage.
And because I reloaded last turn, I'm gonna shoot my second barrel at him again.
And miss, unfortunately.
Okay, well, you know.
Okay, you still hit really good.
I'm gonna back up maybe another 15 feet so that I'm
Okay.
like 30 feet behind.
Sure.
I want somebody to, if they're gonna come up to me, they actually have to double move.
Understood. All right.
That's
Thug number 1 shouts at Rhea, "What you doing to my friends, bitch?" And targets her instead of Mwiri. And yeah, these are not nice people. That is a hit. I don't know if sneak attack counts if the person next to him is confused. I'm gonna
as
rule
written.
no. I'm gonna rule
No, I was gonna agree with you.
Yeah.
I was gonna say as written it does, but that's kind of ridiculous when they don't have a reaction.
I'm gonna rule no. They are not very threatening at the moment at all. So this is simply 5 points of damage. Oh, and you succeed in your concentration. That's good. All right, Robin, you are surrounded, kind of.
Yeah. He's fairly comfortable with this. He's going to attack thug number 6
Mm-hmm.
with his main hand.
That's definitely a hit.
He's going to use sneak attack. I don't see how that.
Okay, hang on. So that just added the condition to you. So now I see how this works now. Go ahead and roll
Okay.
your damage one more time.
Okay.
It's so weird that it works this way.
The damage off the dagger.
Yeah,
I see.
so you click on that to give yourself that condition, and then you roll your damage.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'll just remove 5 from the total damage you did to him. For that, a second d4 and the second +3. So that I get how that works now. It's just such a weird way to do it. But, alright, so he is at 27. Got you. So yeah. So if you can, Wings, from now on, before you roll, if you have sneak attack, just add that effect to yourself.
You got it.
Perfect. Sweet. Anything else? Yeah, you still have stuff to do.
I'm gonna disengage from that one, take a bonus attack from the other one, or a reaction, and move myself in front of Miri.
Gotcha. Well, no, if you disengage, you disengage yourself from everyone, so you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So you don't receive any attacks of opportunity. Okay. Blocking Weary. Nice. Weary! Your friendly neighborhood drow just stepped in front of you.
Okay. Thank you. I think. Okay.
And Weary's used to being the uncommon sight in Corvosa. Oh, right. Weary, first things first. Roll me a d10, please.
Oh, good lord.
7. The creature uses its action to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within its reach. If there is no creature within its reach, the creature does nothing this turn. So, you are going to have to roll me a 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll me a d4. 1 is Rhea, 2 is Thug, 3 is Robin, 4 is Kitty. Robin. Oh no! Robin steps in front of you and you make a melee attack against him, please.
Oh no, a drow.
I do have another question for you now, Squee.
Uh-huh.
Did you just omit the sunlight sensitivity feature from her?
Yes.
Okay.
This is
okay,
Pathfinder,
that's fine.
not... Yeah, this world does not have the same type of drow.
That's a good point.
Okay, well, I'm assuming I think I'm still, like, targeting someone else, but it is just a 13, so.
Your AC is higher than 13, yes?
Yes.
Robin? Yes. Alright, perfect. So, you step in front of Miri, and in her confused state, she swings at you. And you're able to kind of duck it. Alright. Then, Oh, no, Miri, make me a wisdom save, please. That's more than enough. You are no longer confused.
Oh.
It wasn't bad. Yeah, that was just in the spell.
You see her blink and kind of shake herself off.
Alright. Thug number 4 is confused. So Thug number 4 rolls this guy.
Do I?
Oh,
do I also not get a turn, or is that?
well, that was your turn. Is you spent
Oh,
the
okay.
action. Yeah, that's the thing with confusion. 6. Creature doesn't move or take actions this turn. Okay. Thug number 4 just stands there drooling, literally. Thug 10 is also confused, and also stands there, looking at each other, very confused. Thug number 3. Kitty is actually a threat. Kitty killed his friend. He is going to attack Kitty. And he's going to hit Kitty for 11 damage. Luckily, there's no one next to her to get sneak attack, so that's just 11 damage to Kitty. And Amelia.
Okay. So, she's going to do Toll the Dead on number 6. So, God fucking shit. Fuck, whatever. It's fine.
Gotcha.
Okay, yeah, so he doesn't take any damage at all. Done.
Sorry. All right. Emperor Thug number 9 rolls a d10 and does nothing. All three of them are literally just standing there.
This is a good spell.
Freya.
Yeah, Freya's like, yeah, you keep doing that. She's pretty happy with that success. She's gonna move back 30 feet in case they somehow try to run after her.
Sure.
So she'll move back 30 feet. She will use an action. Do I have that doesn't require concentration? And won't kill my friends. Not a lot. Let me see.
The friends cantrip.
I wish that cantrip was better. The fact that people become hostile automatically is ridiculous.
I disagree. Otherwise, you'd have advantage anytime you wanted on any social checks. That's not cool.
Well, let me rephrase this. I wish it was rewritten.
Not the time, though. We can debate later.
Yeah.
You and I will get
I
back
agree.
on
The only big thing I could do to help you guys might hurt Robin. I don't want to do that. So instead, she's just going to take a cantrip attack at Thug 6.
Oh, and after you do that, I'll do something I need to do for Thugs. That's a hit. That is definitely a hit. And Thug number 6 is dead.
That's the end of her turn.
Okay. Also, Thug number 3. No. Who is it? Thug 10 and 4 need to make their wisdom saving throws. What's the spell DC? Freya? Probably not for him.
Accidentally muted my mic. It is an 8 plus a 3. I'm doing it manually because I don't know how to read on my sheet. 8 plus 3. 11 plus
Nope. They failed.
5. Oh.
They failed. It doesn't
Okay.
matter. They failed.
It's a DC 16.
Gotcha. That's not going to be easy for them to make. Was that your turn?
That was the end of her turn, yes.
Gotcha. Thug number 5 is going to step down 1 and attack Robin. That is a 17. That's a hit and does get sneak attack because there's this guy here. So, if what I understand is true, that gives you that, right? And then, boom. Okay, there we go. That's how that works. So 11 damage to Robin.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge that.
Oh, right. And, well, no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting. You still have mirror image up.
Yeah,
She
I
has-
got one.
You've got
Yeah,
one.
she's got
So
one.
it's a 50-50. So if it's above 10, he hits. So he does hit you. So you're going to uncanny dodge to half that. So then that's only 5 points of damage. Okay. And Rhea, your turn.
You know what I've completely forgotten
Mm-hmm.
is my feat. That gives me damage reduction.
Oh, yeah.
But that's fine. I know that now.
I wonder, there's got to be a way to add that in. I just don't know what. We'll look into it later.
Okay, so going after this guy, Thug number 1.
Uh-huh.
No.
No.
One more time.
Yes.
Yay.
Okay, 17 points of damage. The human bane rapier. Alright. Good lord, what's the +7 for?
It's, well, I'm usually a +6. So the 7 is
It's
just
a
+1 from the rapier.
Right, because it's a +1 rapier. Makes sense. Alright. Perfect. Alright, anything else for your turn?
Do I have anything that I can cast? No, I think they're all concentration, and I have Shield of Faith right now. So, nope, that's it.
Gotcha. Kitty.
So Kitty is going to attack Thug number 3.
Hey, that's a hit.
Yes. And he has to, in addition to this damage, he has to fill the DC 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
And that's a fail. So he is prone.
Eat!
Blah.
Kitty did not like being attacked.
Kitty just like grabs his leg and pulls it until the thug falls over. All right. Back up to Aras, who is 60 feet away. Or 30 feet away. 30 feet off the map. Would you like to surrender? I'm going to say that's a no. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just making sure,
Oh.
because, yeah, you
Sorry.
weren't talking at all.
I did not realize. I was talking, I just didn't have the mic on.
Oh.
So I missed, and then
Yes.
my...
Reload?
No, I reloaded at the beginning.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. Anything else for your turn?
Nope, I'm good.
Alrighty. Thug number 1 is going to continue to try and hit Rhea. And he'll, as he tries to strike it, he'll be like, what would he say? He would be something like, "Stop doing that to my friends, you witch!" He's very overzealous at the moment. Robin, it's your turn. like Rhea, you didn't even have to move or block it with your shield. It just, you kind of just look at him like, what was that?
With my main blade, I'm going to go in and stab this dude right in front of Rhea next to me.
Gotcha. So thug number 1, you hit him. Yeah, go ahead and add the sneak attack and roll.
I think I'm gonna put my sneak on my second.
Oh, sure. By all means.
I'm gonna roll that.
So that's 3 damage, 5 damage.
Not dead. Okay.
No, not dead yet. But
I'm
he
gonna
looks
go-
bad.
Now I'm gonna hit this new guy now in front.
Gotcha. Thug number 5.
Turn my blade on him.
That is another hit. Ooh, I like it. Risky, saving your sneak attack. And 18 damage to thug number 5. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Anything else for your turn?
Nope, that's it. I'm just gonna keep myself positioned here in the way.
Gotcha. Weary, your turn. You are of right and sound mind. Weary?
You muted.
You are muted.
I am muted. Sorry, I had to
That's alright.
move around a little bit. Moira is going to cast Mass Healing Word at 4th level.
Ooh.
So that's 2d4 plus 11
2D.
to up to 6 creatures. So who's been injured?
I think just about everyone.
Except me.
Mhm.
To Freya, Rhea,
I don't know if I'm in range. What's the range of the spell?
60 feet. You're in range.
I am in range.
Yeah, Ross is the only one who wouldn't be in range, but I don't think she's hurt at all.
No.
I'm thinking Mass Cure Wounds, which is 30 feet. My
yeah,
bad.
yeah. No, Mass Healing Word. That would be Robin, Weary, Rhea's taken a little bit of damage, and Freya's taken some quite a bit of damage. So
Okay,
You get all
yeah,
of
those people. So it's
target them and then
It's-
cast a spell. It'll automatically heal them.
how do I heal all of those people?
So first of all, if you could control click on Thug 1 to untarget him, and then just do the same thing on all your friends. There you go. And then cast the spell, and boom, bada boom, bada bing. It should also affect you, I assume. You're targeting yourself in that group.
Yeah, I get an extra D6 of damage.
Yeah.
Or I get an extra. I get an
Damage.
extra 6.
So you get the.
I'm very
you
tired.
get the
Please leave me alone.
Right. You get the 2d4 plus, and then an extra d6 on top of that. So go ahead and cast the spell. Okay. Roll me one more d4.
Yeah, something's funky with my sheet. It's not
Yeah,
adding
that is
everything it's
odd.
supposed to.
All right. So everyone add 2 more healing, and then Miri, go ahead and roll another d6 for yourself.
And since I cast it at level 4, you get an extra point of healing. So add 3.
So yeah, add 3 to your healing.
And then I get
an extra d6.
No, I get an extra 6. Period.
Oh, you just get an extra 6. Gotcha. Okay. So total, everyone, that is 15, 16, 17 points of healing. Muri, you get 23 points of healing.
Oh, and I have to do math.
I'll do it for you. Hang on.
You're left with 9.
Yep, you're left with 9 damage.
Okay, that's...
Oh no, the music stopped. However, will they beat you if I can't get music going? Alright, anything else for your turn, Murray?
The spiritual weapon needs to take its attack.
Gotcha.
If I can find that, there it is. Against one.
Yeah. Murray.
What?
I'm looking at your passive perception. You've got an 18, don't you?
Correct.
Alright.
Okay.
Your healing spell did not seem to have much effect on Robin.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I can't do anything about that at the moment.
Right.
We'll have
No.
a chat about that
It's just-
later.
and it is a passive perception thing, so it's just something you noticed out of the corner of your eye as you're doing your other stuff. That's a miss, unfortunately.
Yeah. That's it for my turn.
Gotcha. Alright. Emperor Thug 4. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. What are you doing today? What are you doing today? You're doing nothing. You're doing nothing today. Well, can you at least make your save? Absolutely not. You cannot. How about number 10? What's up for number 10? Hey, he can move and act as normal.
Oof.
He's gonna attack Rhea. Rhea, he gets a moment of clarity and strikes at you. And misses. And... oh! Actually saves against the... wow, he had a hell of a turn. I mean, he missed, so how good was it? But, you know, magically speaking, he did well for himself. Thug 3 is prone. He's going to spend half his movement to stand up and say, "You damn mechanical doodad!" and attack Kitty. And hit Kitty. And that's 6 damage to Kitty. Not to mention the hurt feelings from the words. Amelia, it is your turn. Doodads are very painful to some constructs.
Really quite terrible. Oh god. I swear to god if he saves again. Yay!
Fails horribly. And takes some pretty decent damage to boot. And he's dead. I mean, so
He's
much
dead.
decent damage that he's dying. Okay.
Oh wait, hold up, wait a minute. Is that...
Alright. Oh, buddy.
Oh, buddy.
Yep.
Was that your wife?
She's very happy today. All right. Oh boy, thug number 9. What's on the menu for you today? Nothing. Just a big pile of nothing. Oh, he saves at least. There we go. Okay, Freya.
Sorry, I am here.
I gotta admit, that confusion spell was amazing, even if it did cause Weary to try and attack Robin.
Yeah.
Luckily,
well,
she
thankfully, Weary
doesn't-
didn't get that nat 20.
Right.
Yeah, and luckily she doesn't melee attack very often.
That's true. That's true. It's not your forte.
She will cast. Now that I believe 2 of them saved.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, she's gonna cast Shatter, targeting these 3 at the bottom right-ish.
Okay. Sure. So out of the way from your allies, but we'll hit them.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Excuse me. All right.
It's okay.
success,
They
success,
all
success.
saved against me.
Yep.
You don't have to worry about me stealing your thunder, Amelia.
But they still get half damage. So 4 points of damage to each of them.
Mine was about as good as yours.
Oh, it's a dog. Oh my god.
Huh?
What?
It's Kitty. Oh, that's okay. So Kitty's icon is, I think, tilted right now,
Yes.
and
yes.
it looks like a hand.
Yes. Oh, it kind of does.
That's weird.
Doesn't it?
It looks like a glove.
Yeah,
like,
and
like
the hand
an
pointing
armored
downwards.
Glove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pointing at Murray.
I didn't know what that was, and I was like, was that really the best you could find for a fox? Really?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm an idiot, and I had an idiot's revelation. Continue.
Freya, any other thing for your turn? Freya,
You muted.
you're muted. Okay then. Thug number 5. Oh boy, thug number 5. He's seeing a lot of his friends die. Thug number 5 is running. Robin, would you please make an attack of opportunity?
Absolutely.
He goes, oh, no! And 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. He just books it. Throws down his battle axe and just runs. Rhea!
Oh boy. So since these guys have regained their senses, I'm just gonna go move in front of them.
Stabby McStabkins.
Make sure I grab the right rapier attack. So I have 50 of them.
Right? It's like just a quiver of rapiers. That's definitely a hit. Like you need a caddy so that you can just like, I think I need the vicious rapier on this one. 26 points of damage. The second one's a miss though. Still, he's not looking so hot. Alright. Armored glove.
Don't hold that against me forever. I'm just an idiot.
Oh, I just needed the ones. Kitty, are you attacking him?
Kitty's gonna attack him.
That's
Yep,
a
miss.
miss, unfortunately. Alright.
Okay.
And it's your turn, Ross.
Ross is gonna shoot at the guy running away because she doesn't want him to warn anybody.
Sure. Take a shot. That's a hit. And 20 damage. He is still up. But he's very injured.
And she will reload. She's taking her time. She knows he can't get far.
Wow. That's... Wow.
Jesus Christ, Ross.
Okay. Robin, your turn. You seem
Yeah.
to be your combatant left the field. Is leaving
Yup.
the field.
Oof. Not sure I can do anything if I catch up to him.
You can mock him viciously.
Do you have a cantrip?
Not one for this type of situation.
Gotcha. No lethal cantrips. Okay.
However,
Makes sense for your build.
I'm gonna move halfway to there, and I'm going to throw a dagger.
Oh, alrighty then.
This poor guy.
I wouldn't call him poor.
No, it's
Damn it.
Oh no.
everyone's stopping what they're doing on our team. They're not killing the remaining people fighting us. They're killing the guy who's running.
He chose the wrong move. Unfortunately, the dagger flies over his shoulder, nicking his chainmail, but not cutting him.
Excuse me, I think you meant to say nicking his artery.
Nope. Didn't stutter on that one.
Ah,
Anything
you sure?
else?
It looked like a typo.
Yeah, anything else, Robin?
Yeah. Oh man, I wonder how important this.
Oh, are you thinking what I think you're thinking?
Yeah, probably.
These are the
Yes.
tough decisions in D&D.
Okay. I plan on letting him go for a turn so I can then catch up to him. At
Gotcha.
least get within 30 more feet and then I'll cast Suggestion. That's my plan. So
Gotcha.
someone can take him out.
Understood. Weary. Weary? I know you're slightly distracted, but
We're just having a fight with somebody in the Discord chat
the peanut gallery
because
did
they're
something.
being very disrespectful.
The peanut gallery did something amazing. Weary, your turn,
I think
my good friend.
Kadia has a superpower for making memes at just the
She
speed of
really
light.
does.
I don't know how she does it.
I'm good at finding gifts, but that's a whole nother level. She can just make them.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
What are you doing? Sacred Flame. He succeeds.
Oh, which is really too bad. But I will continue to attack him.
That's also a
And
miss.
miss.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really only good for healing. That's really what I'm here for.
Thug number 4. What's on the menu today? Oh, hang on a second, everyone.
I mean, to be fair,
Okay.
the healing from Weary was really good.
Yeah, she's a one-trick pony, isn't she?
Yeah.
Thug,
Well,
Thug, even
she
for
has
a
her sanctuary moments. But
even
yeah.
for a confused person, Thug number 4 is lazy. Look at that. He can't even. I think he likes it that way. Honestly, I'm starting to
Oh
think
well, if
he
he's
doesn't.
willing, he shouldn't make saving throws.
He does nothing. Doesn't save. Thug number 10. Yeah. He's gonna run. Rhea, would you like to make an attack of opportunity?
I would.
Okay.
On which one?
10.
10? Oh, okay. I'm already selecting him. That's terrific.
Mm-hmm. That's a miss. Actually, hang on. Hang on a second, guys. Alright, he runs behind the building. The only one that can see him right now is Robin. Guys, give me one moment. Higgy needs me for just a minute. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. My IT skills were needed real quick. All right. Yes, so Thug 10 is running. Robin, you can still see him. No one else can at the moment. Thug number 3 is also running. Things are not going in their favor. Kitty, make an attack of opportunity, please. That's a hit.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. So
And
7
he
more
also
points of
has
damage.
to make a DC 13
Oh yeah, he does.
strength.
No, he does not make it. He falls prone. Blat. Well, he didn't get very far. Amelia, your turn. It's quite clear that people are trying to run now.
That's not an option.
This fight
Running
was
is
going
for
so well for
cowards.
them.
Really, they just need to accept it. Okay, so yep, she's going to attack thug number 5.
Gotcha.
Oh, for fuck's sake. And turn.
Thug number 9. Rhea, you've already taken your attack. Thug number 9 books it. And he is running around houses. So none of you can see him now because he is just running through the alleyways. He is out there somewhere. You can't see him, but you know he's the general direction he went. Freya.
Okay. So, this person's confused. That person is prone and being eaten by the dog, right?
Sure. Yes. Yes.
And the other 2 are running. Okay. Freya!
The other 3 are running.
Yeah. She doesn't care about those. She's not going to attack them. I did roll for that to see what she would do. But she's going to walk over to Rhea and kind of lightly put her hand on Rhea's shoulder and say, do you think we could take this one and ask him some questions? He doesn't seem very capable of fighting. Anymore, at least.
He's drooling all over his beard right now.
Rhea just looks at you very shocked and looks back at the man. I wasn't planning on fighting him like this.
I know, I just I can't really restrain people myself. And she kind of holds up her like dainty little arms.
Oh,
I can.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's her turn. She just wants to take Emperor Thug
Sure.
4 alive.
Everyone's favorite Thug number 5 continues booking it, spins the corner, heads this direction. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. You guys know about where he's gone, but at the moment you don't see him. Rhea.
Can I? And I don't know how this would work, but I have manacles. Would I be able to, like, put them on Thug 4? Or how that would work?
Yeah, he's just gonna do nothing while you do it. He takes no actions or reactions this turn. He just stands there and drools. He'll probably, like, as you do it, he'll look down and go,
So, yeah, I'm just gonna try and do that. I think it's probably a little out of my range to sort of keep a hand on him or something, but
So, but you put manacles on him?
yeah.
Roll me a sleight of hand check. It's not a very hard check. It's going to be very easy. He's not struggling or anything.
I am not.
I know, but you trust me, just don't roll very low and you should be fine.
Okay, with my +0.
Yeah, you're fine. You're able to slap him on just fine. Alright. Kitty. There's a prone guy on the ground. You attack with advantage.
He is
It's
prone,
prone.
so yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool, I will attack.
That's a hit.
Ruthless.
Yeah.
She's gonna keep going. I mean, you know,
No,
I
it
haven't
makes
gotten
sense.
a chance to get up and tell her to heal or stop. So
Yeah, Thug 3 is continuing to get mauled by Metal Kitty over there. Aras, your turn. Your target got away.
I will get very frustrated, and then I will run up to double move. Well, yeah, double move, and I'm gonna just run up to Kitty.
Gotcha. Go ahead and do that. You can make there in double movement.
Yeah, and tell the guy to stop fighting and she'll let go. Trying to get him to like literally do that.
Yeah.
So, like,
yeah, I see what you're saying.
Persuasion or intimidation?
That would definitely be intimidation.
Okay. No.
Okay.
Could we consider this advantage considering Kitty's like
Yeah.
sort of helping her? I mean, Kitty's on him.
That is a fair argument. That is definitely what I would call giving aid. Okay.
Uh-oh.
No.
I
Kitty's.
tried.
You know what
Yeah,
I imagine?
I appreciate it.
You know what I imagine? Like,
No.
Aras is saying this while pointing a gun at him, and he's just like, I'm dead if I don't run. That's what I imagine.
Fair enough.
Robin.
Yeah, he no longer finds it worth it. He's gonna go 30 feet one direction, pick up his stagger, 30 feet back.
Like,
And he's
casually.
he's gonna take his sweet time, so he's only gonna go to there
Nice.
and just keep rocking.
Gotcha. Alright. Murray. There's one thug on the ground being mauled by Kitty. Another one has been manacled by Rhea. And you don't see any others. You know that 2-3 of them ran off.
Ah, lovely. Okay. Well, Rhea's probably gonna have a hissy fit if Moira attacks somebody who's already chained up, so that leaves this guy.
That is a success.
Well,
Wait. He's prone? No, he's
I
prone,
don't
but he can
think
still
that
move
gives
around.
disadvantage on death saves.
Yeah. I was wondering if he was restrained by Kitty, but he's not technically. So nope. He manages to roll out of the way.
great. We've done. I don't think I've done any damage this whole fight.
I don't think
No,
so.
you hit once and did 9 damage.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Once?
you did hit with a sacred flame.
Once.
All right, thug number 4. First things first. What's on the menu today? You get to act and move normally. He suddenly snaps to when you snap the manacles on him. He goes, huh, huh, and starts running away from you. Are you gonna take an attack of opportunity?
Oh, I can only actually like hit him with that, right? I can't.
Or you could do non-lethal damage, but yes, you can only hit him.
Non-lethal with a Bane of Human
Sure.
Rapier sounds a little weird, though.
Yeah,
Can
just
you?
just hit him with
Okay.
the hilt. Knock him upside the head with the
Okay. Would it do the extra damage, though?
hilt. No, I would say no, not in that regard.
I
Okay.
mean, I have another rapier, but it doesn't
Yeah.
really matter.
Jesus, I really think like you've got a
Oh,
caddy.
well. Technically, you do have another rapier, it's just you can only take it with the one in hand. But as long as he's okay
That's
with
fine.
you making it
Mhm.
non-lethal,
I'm
yeah.
fine. I'm fine with it.
But for convenience sake, you can just roll a rapier plus 1 strength.
Yeah.
Well, hang on now. What is your intent?
Oh well, I was gonna.
Try and grapple him.
Yeah, but I don't think I can
Huh?
do that. So I'll just.
You can.
Yeah.
Can
I think you can make a basic attack action, which I would count as grapple or shove or something of that nature. It's
Wow.
more designed so that you don't use spells or complex attacks or sneak attack or things like that. I think a basic shove or grapple or something like that should be fine for attack of opportunity. Well, no. In this regard, I will say yes. In this instance, if you want to, I will say yes. Normally, I might rule against it only because otherwise, what's the point of Sentinel? But
Actually, it says for an opportunity attack, you can make one melee attack against the provoking creature. A grapple still counts as a melee attack,
sure.
so you still
I'm
could.
all for it. Yeah, perfect, good. So, Rhea, if you'd like to try and grapple instead of hit, you may do so.
So,
Yeah.
what do I do for that?
You do
Contested
a
athletics.
contested strength,
Rolling.
athletics, and he rolls a strength, and we see who gets higher.
He could also
Athletics.
use Dex, but I don't think his Dex is better.
His dex is not.
Yeah.
I think I grabbed the right.
Okay.
Just lifts him off his feet.
Yeah, he turns to run and does not get very far as you just grab a hold of him and like pull his collar back. And then he attempts to... Nope. And then he just stands there confused at what's going on. Because he's still confused. Thug number 10 runs and disappears into the buildings. Okay. Thug number 3 stands up with half his movement, runs away. I'd like an opportunity attack from both both Kitty and Ross. Yeah.
Well, isn't she holding her gun?
She is.
You can make an unarmed strike still.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. Is it?
Yeah.
I don't believe your gun counts as a melee weapon. So, but Kitty can certainly make an attack, and you can still make an unarmed strike or a grapple.
Well, since
could.
I'm next to Kitty, yeah, I would like to grapple him.
Gotcha. All right,
But
so
So yeah, and
Right.
that's a strength, opposed strength.
athletics versus
Athletics.
his athletics. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god, these guys are not good at this. Yeah, they are very not good at this. So
Wow.
you're able to restrain him, and he is unable to move. Okay.
Well, yeah, that I did not expect that to work.
He did not either.
Perks of being a dwarf.
Okay, in that regard, in that sense, since he can't move, he's going to turn around and make an attack against you. Because he still has his action.
Okay.
Okay, why was that at advantage?
Oh, well, it
And
rolled
Kitty.
at Kitty,
That's weird.
so
Um,
just don't roll damage.
You know what? No. Because that would. Why is that an advantage? That's so weird.
Well,
let me
it wasn't an
untarget Kitty and
advantage.
target a Ross. It was an advantage. It rolled 2 for me. Oh, I guess not.
Well,
No,
it rolled
no,
a
it
two,
rolled
'cause-
for a Ross and Kitty. for some reason.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Okay.
he technically missed a
So you
Ross.
missed. Never mind. So he missed. Good. Grand. Great. He tried to hit you with the axe. He failed. Amelia. Actually, at this point, because this would just be prolonging the inevitable, I'm going to step out of combat. The chances of Thug number 3 making it out of there with a Ross, Kitty, and Wiri right there are. I'm not going to prolong this. We'll say that you
Yeah.
have 2 prisoners at the moment.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't have the restraint thing on my character sheet, but she was going to use that.
Oh, yeah, by all means.
I
Hang on.
Restraint thing?
Hang on. Yeah,
No,
she's
the manacles.
She's got
Yeah.
manacles. So let me pull them up real
Manacles.
the
quick.
magic
Let me
manacles.
pull them up real quick. Iron bands
Oh.
of binding.
Oh, they're so screwed.
This rusty iron sphere measures 3 inches in diameter. Make a ranged attack roll. Go ahead and make a ranged attack roll. Just do like your fire cantrip. Or I'm sorry, no. Just do it a D20 plus your dex plus your proficiency if you have that.
I was just gonna do like a dagger. It's
Yes, that's perfect.
your own dagger. Did it not? Oh, fucking
That's a
19.
hit. Yeah, that's a hit. So, on a hit, the target is restrained until you take a bonus action to speak the command which releases. So basically, you just fling the rusty thing, and it hits him and just binds him up from head to toe. It looks like he's wrapped up in a giant slinky.
Wait, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but she technically again rolled twice, like you were. The first one was a miss.
I'm fine with it.
Okay.
Oh,
Actually, well,
why did it not?
It doesn't really matter. I mean, it's not like he could move out of the way
It's-
anyway.
It's fine. Yeah. So
Yeah.
he's bound up from head to toe, like he's in a giant slinky, and just falls to the ground.
To be fair, she could just walk over there and pick it up and poke him with it.
So we're out of combat. One guy is just standing there, dazed, confused looking. The other's on the ground with a band over his mouth and his arms and his legs, and he's just.
The confusion would end, I think I was tracking it 4 turns?
What's the
5?
duration of it?
It's a minute. So it'll end in like 30 seconds.
Yeah. So are you going to keep it up?
She'll keep it up for now so that this guy's not trying to claw at Rhea.
Gotcha. All right. So we're out of combat order.
Moira gives a very tired sigh and dusts her hands off and looks at Aras with a prisoner and turns around, and Rhea has a prisoner. And she sighs again and says, "I'm not feeding them."
That's all right. That's what the spoon of sustaining gruel is for.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That's horrible.
Oh, these poor men have no idea what they're in for.
Hey, I mean, they'll have a steady supply of food. I think that's awesome. For them.
Well, they won't be starving.
Yep. Perhaps we should maybe get out of the open. I can't imagine that we'd look. Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, how far away are we from the orphanage right now?
Oh, about 100 feet or two. You can see it in the distance.
Oh, yeah, let's go there.
Robin's gonna pause for a minute, heal himself.
Unless...
Got you.
So this dude can't walk while he's restrained, right?
Just roll him down the street.
Yeah, you could have to pick him up or roll him or something.
Or have... I'm trying to figure out, could Kitty drag him?
Alright, so Robin, you chug a potion?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Kitty, what's Kitty's strength?
17.
Oh yeah, Kitty can drag him.
Okay.
No problem.
With Moira's passive perception, does she watch and drink a potion?
Oh yeah, it's not hard to see. Well, I don't know, Robin, were you trying to... I'm sorry?
He just takes them out and slams 2 of them and replaces the empty vials back in his bag.
Gotcha. So as the group steadily starts moving towards the orphanage again, Weary will very gently tap him on the elbow as she starts walking by, and says, "Are you feeling quite alright?"
He keeps his head forward and he nods, and very politely, trying to make it obvious.
I must admit it will be quite difficult for you to be in combat with us if my healing has no purchase.
I'll take care of myself. You don't need to worry about that.
And she something very firm comes into her voice, and it's quite clear when she's talking that she is not going to take no for an answer. It is both my duty and my desire to take care of those around me. You are a friend of a very dear friend of mine. And I would not want to deliver you back to him dead.
He turns his head and tries to show his face to her a little bit as he smiles and says, well, then you can split the cost of my healing potions. How's that sound?
Is he joking?
Roll an
He's
insight.
got a little bit of a smile. You can
Weary, dead ass serious, says, very well, if that's what keeps you alive.
He smiles a little more sincerely and nods, adjusts his hood, and faces back forward.
I will also continue to feed you. You're very lucky apple certain season.
He doesn't respond to that.
And Weary will continue walking towards her house.
You guys are able to get to the orphanage, and Weary, when you come outside the front of it, you see that the building has been vandalized. The outside of the orphanage, written in what looks to be dried blood in very big letters, says property of the Emperor. The door is torn down, and the windows are all smashed. It's dark inside.
Gotcha. Weary, not even missing. Comes in and picks up the door if it's still in one piece, and if it's not, she'll just kind of brush the pieces out of the way. And as she comes inside, what does the inside look like?
The furniture has all been smashed, thrown around. The rugs have been torn. The stove has been dented with what looks like heavy weapons or other items. The shrine. Oh my gosh,
The
there's
chat is filling up.
So many plus signs. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll get to you. The one thing of note that you notice is that the shrine, for whatever reason, whether it be divine or perhaps superstitious men not touching it, the shrine is untouched.
Moira's main concern is the beehive.
The beehive has been smashed. There are several dead bees on the ground. Not all of them. You can just tell from a quick look, but a lot of them.
And as Moira steps inside, those who are following closely behind her sort of reach out to it as if it physically pains her. But as she does, the remaining few rise up to meet her, and the house is filled with buzzing. As they all kind of cluster, it's not quite as dramatic as it has been before, but they just sort of settle like a cloak over her.
The ones that are left go to you gratefully, land upon you. You can tell by the look, they are hungry, starving. Their home's been destroyed, and for bees that is not a good thing. But one small grace, alighting on your arm with its drones, is the queen bee. Quite alive. Mary?
And Mary takes a moment as if she's mourning.
Mary, roll me a wisdom check. Not a save, a check. Okay, that's enough. As the bees alight upon you, you've never spoken to them per se, but you can understand each other, feel things from them, It took you a long time to get used to the feelings of an insect or hive mind, but you get an undeniable impression that they are the reason the shrine was not touched, and the reason why so many lay dead on the ground. And probably the reason why this place is not occupied right now. Alright, real quick, I'd like to address a few of the explosions of plus signs. Freya, you were first.
Freya just wanted to make sure that Empress Thug 4 was also restrained at the feet so he couldn't run away when we weren't paying attention. That's all.
Sure, okay. Who would be doing that? You?
She
Rhea
does
would-
not have the equipment.
Rhea would toss him over her shoulder if she had to.
Yeah.
Well,
Fair enough.
sure, but Rhea might not want to carry him everywhere. I just meant if we had rope, it wouldn't be hard.
We'll just resummon Portly and tie him to him.
Just a constant dog like drooling on him. He's like, I mean, do we not have rope on anyone or an extra pair of manacles?
Oh.
I have rope.
Yeah, Ross
Wait.
has rope.
We
Rhea
could
would
just tie him up.
absolutely have already taken care of him.
Yeah, so he
Okay.
consider him restrained.
I just wanted to make sure.
Sure, no. Robin, you're a plus symbol.
Yeah, as we all approach this building, he's going to pick the other person he seems most familiar with, the half-elf, and pull Amelia aside and just kind of reach out and touch her shoulder. And, if I could.
What is it?
He kind of motions his hand for you to step away from the door and the other.
She frowns a little bit, but follows.
I need to check something. Stand here and let me know if anything. And I'm gonna reach out and touch her shoulder. And I'm going to jump into my familiar's eyes and take a quick fly around.
Okay.
See if I can see anyone approaching us, a small group coming to kill us now that we just did something a little bit bad, in my opinion. Like, he feels nervous that this might have set off quite a bit of attention, having those people.
Gotcha. Roll me a perception check for your familiar. Okay. In the immediate vicinity, you do not see anyone approaching you or the orphanage. You do, however, glance one of the thugs, thug number 5, making his way towards where you know Piltswizzle lives.
Okay. I speak that aloud, just completely blind and deaf of my senses. I would go ahead and speak that aloud. One of the thugs is heading towards... What was his name? Stickle? Piltswizzle.
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 Does Amelia know what that is? Or
Robin's
who?
taken an assumption since you guys mentioned something about blackjack. Seems to...
No, I'm
almost
asking
think
God
that you're-
this.
Yes. When you were talking to Cressida, she did mention that the Emperor's name was Piltswizzle.
Oh. Great.
Such a weird name.
I don't know that I want to lead him to Van Carlos. We might want to be more careful. And then he's gonna come back to his senses and look at her and just kind of motion around his own face and be like, what's with the,
She frowns for a moment and then... shakes her head a little bit and goes, I'm not sure what you're talking about. She's definitely bullshitting you. She tries to walk away.
Okay. It's obvious that she's bullshitting.
Yeah, she just looks very uncomfortable. Like, you wouldn't even have to roll an insight.
Amelia's not good at this.
No.
Sorry for asking. I've just known a few different clans and... Never mind. Sorry. And he wiggles his fingers and a six-eyed raven lands on his shoulder. I'm gonna stay outside. Try and hide in the shadows of an alley or something by the main door.
Okay. And Aras, you had a plus sign.
She was gonna see if she could try to fix the door, either by casting mending on the hinges or replacing them.
You don't have the materials on you to replace them. Mending would work, though it would take you, with that amount of damage, probably at least a few hours.
Okay. Don't have much else to do. Having a functional door would definitely take priority.
Alright, so Aras starts working on the door.
Moira can help. Her first priority is to restore the beehive to some extent, because it's not just a beehive. It means something a lot more to her.
After the door was fixed, Ross would try to help. Well, with mending with that. If
I don't know if mending would work on organic material.
It's made of stone.
Oh, the beehive?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking you know what I mean.
Yeah. But no, it works. It's
Okay,
it's
yeah,
a
that would
permanent
work.
fixture.
No, that makes sense.
Mary, that would also take several hours.
Then she will probably break at some point to maybe put some cloth over the windows, rev up the stove. When it gets to be dark out, she does want to poke around the neighborhood and see if any of her neighbors are still alive.
Well,
She has no
We're,
fear.
I'm gonna stop you there because we're not gonna get that far.
Yeah, I know.
All of you, I will say, you can take a short rest. Aras and Weary, I'm sure you can take a few minutes to take a short rest, as you have about 2 hours of reprieve.
Ross doesn't need it. She's gonna keep working.
Gotcha. You have about 2 hours of reprieve.
Freya would help Ross if she could, with like spells like Mage Hand and Floating Disc.
Aras, roll me a tinker check with advantage. Okay. You are able to get the door, the hinges back working, and the door to shut most of the way. You can keep it shut. The latch is still busted, but if you were to, say, tie a rope around something, you could, or wedge it shut. Basically, the door hinges work. You can close it. You just need to, jerry rig a way to keep it closed. The latch is not worked yet.
Okay.
And we'll say that you're working on that. We're going to end the session here, but before that, during these 2 hours, would any of you do or say or approach anything?
Well,
We
Wait.
probably.
Robin have brought up the concern about what was his name, Pizzleswell?
I'm sorry. He mentioned that one of them was running towards where the Emperor lived. You can just say the Emperor.
I know that, but I don't know if Freya would know that, because I know he pulled Amelia aside.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say Amelia would let everyone know once she walked back inside.
Okay. Freya would probably cast Arcane Eye then, and have an Arcane Eye just floating like a good 100 feet above the house, just looking over it.
How long does that spell last?
An hour.
Okay.
I'm also gonna send my familiar down and just kind of hover around the area and come back when if they start heading out.
Understood.
Mary will also do so and ask Mojang to keep an eye out.
Okay. So a six-eyed raven and a house drake fly off looking at each other somewhat uncomfortably. And
Sorry.
Hmm?
Kitty's too busy helping me fix stuff.
Anything else during the 2 hours?
We could probably talk to these guys.
Yeah, Ria's gonna keep an eye on the 2 prisoners that we have, and she's also gonna spend the 10 minutes resummoning Portly.
Got you. So we'll say go ahead and resummon Portly. We'll save the conversation for next time. Yes, Amelia.
Jesus. She's gonna listen, man. She's gonna go upstairs and check and see if there's anyone occupying it, or if it's just empty rooms.
The empty rooms are there, remarkably undamaged. It's very clear that the men who went into this house did not make it very far past the beehive. A very heavy price was paid, but they didn't make it to the shrine. They didn't make it up the stairs. They were... it's hard to tell exactly, but either someone angered the beehive first, or whatever happened. There seemed to be the wrecked furniture and torn carpet. When you guys spend some time looking around, this seems to be more of an effect of bees. Bees everywhere.
Not the bees!
Because we're not talking, I just want to make this clear, we're not talking a small little beehive. We're talking about something that is 3 feet tall. So, yeah.
Yeah, and it extends below the floorboards, too. This thing is big.
So the upstairs was fairly untouched.
Well, this is good news that I think everyone could use, so Amelia's gonna report that. Just in case anyone is worried about taking a nap downstairs.
And Mary, I would say that probably about a third of your bees survive.
Well, give them time. They'll come back.
Oh, yes, they will. Okay, we will start next session during the 2 hours, as you guys will speak to your prisoners, and then I will describe what happens next. I don't think it's any big secret. I think everyone kind of understands, but we'll approach that when the time comes. So, good session, everyone. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we will see you all next Monday, maybe? I don't know yet. We'll have to see. But I'll put up a tweet when our next session is. It might be the next week, might not be. I will let you all know. Ta-ta, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.